Hey everybody, it's Ben. Go Ben. um, let's see, you're a longtime fan. Hooray. Yeah, that's about a year old, that intro. We've been playing it every day for about a year. There might be a new version of it at some point, like similar but, different stuff. But it'll look like that. That's possible. So Karen and Archer at Music Bingo, they'll be back about 10 after 9. At 9:30, as you can see from the name of the stream, we're going to have Eugene Perelshteyn on as a guest. Karen has to be here to get him on Zoom and figure out what to do. And we'll be doing puzzles from his new book that was just recently published. And I'm sure we'll let you guys know how to buy it. Steve Condi subscribed at Tier 1. Hooray! Eugene Perelshteyn, I don't have a good score against him in rated tournaments. I forgot what it was, but it's not good. I've never beaten him. I only remember losing to him once, but I know I've lost to him twice. I must have. And we've drawn a couple times. Yes, now I remember losing to him twice. So I'm going to say I lost to him twice and drew him twice. But I don't know how many games we've drawn. But that's just my guess. Tough opponent for me. Mainly, he's better than me. I don't think he plays chess anymore. I think he just, teaches and does books and stuff. Although I could be wrong. Maybe he does play. I just haven't seen him. Anyway, yeah, he's pretty good. Nice guy, too. And so forth. I think I'm like 25. I think I'm 2752 or so, my Blitz rating. So this will be the road to 2775. So I'll be playing people around my own rating. Hopefully I can get to 2775. If I can't, then I can't. And then when I'm done doing that, I'll, Karen will be here and we'll do some puzzles from Eugene's book and so on. Mainly and so on. And like that. The Braves lost terrible today, but they were out-terribled by Seattle. So people won't talk about the Braves losing as much. They'll just talk about how Seattle lost to Houston. What's funny is the Braves also hit a 3-run homer in the 9th, but they were down 4. So, They didn't pitch well the first 6 innings or so. So that the truth hurts. And the Yankees are playing right now. I saw the first inning or first half inning. The first half inning. The Yankees versus somebody. The Guardians. Yeah. Nobody thinks the Padres have any chance against the Dodgers. But in a 5-game series, any team can win. It's never over. Until some team wins 3 games, then it's over. And so forth. Well, I don't like playing Entitled Tuesday for several reasons. One is my chess TV time is tonight, so I would have to stream twice for like 3 hours each. Second reason is I'm barely awake at that time or not awake. I wake up late. And third reason is I don't like playing tournaments on the internet because everybody's cheating. Fourth reason is I can't win any prize money because I'm like the 100th rated player. And there's like 700 players, and there's like 4 prizes. So I can't win any money. I can't be awake at that time. I don't want to stream twice in one day. And I don't like playing in online tournaments. If you play Entitled Tuesday, you're going to play 1 or 2 cheaters. So I try to avoid that. I don't avoid it because I play people on my stream. But I don't want to get up early and then have people cheat against me. Now, I have played Entitled Tuesdays. It's happened. It's just rare. I've also played in Arena Kings, which I hate a lot more than Entitled Tuesday. Because Arena Kings, you just never stop playing. And I'm too old for that. I don't want to play like 30 games in a row in 2 hours. And again, there's no reason for me to play except you guys want to see me play. But there are other people you probably want to see more. Like Eric Hansen and Hikaru Nakamura and Gotham Chess and Chess Queen. and Komsky, and I could name a lot of people that you guys want to see play Title Tuesday. I probably missed some too. Magnus, I guess, pretty good. So it's just not for me. It's not a tournament for me because I'm already a grandmaster. I'm not like an FM and I'm trying to beat grandmasters. I'm trying to get better. And I'm not young, so I don't want to play 1,000 games in a row. And I don't want to be forced to get up earlier than I normally do. Although Karen would like that. She says I sleep too much because I sleep too much. It's a good reason. So I might play in some Title Tuesdays or Arena Kings. I just don't even know when they are. Whenever it says Title Tuesdays happening, I'm like, what? Like it never even crosses my mind. It's like it doesn't exist. I know the U.S. Championship and U.S. Women's Championship are going on. And today I had to go to the car dealer, which is the first thing I did. And I needed maintenance on my car, just regular maintenance. So I was there for 2.5 hours. Then I got my nails done. I got a mani-pedi. That took an hour and a half. I went to Publix twice today. I had to take the garbage back in. I had to make food for myself. I had to take a shower. I had to go to the bathroom a few times. I mean, I have to watch baseball. I have to watch the Braves get their ass kicked. I have to watch the U.S. Championship. So, I mean, I'm busy. And if I played Title Tuesday, I mean, my car was late for getting its maintenance. I should have taken it in 10 days ago. But I'm too lazy. Also, I was in Michigan last week. Is that enough excuses? Because I have more. Yeah. Yeah, Fabi has 3 wins and 3 draws. And Aronian is not in last place because Mora Diabate is. Although Mora Diabate has won more games than Aronian. It's possible Aronian is the only player that hasn't won a game, but I'm guessing somebody has 5 draws or 4 draws and a loss. I mean, let's see, because Sevian or Robson won today, and that was his first win. Has anybody not won a game except for Aronian? Am I missing somebody? Because the guy who's below Aronian, Mora Diabate, he has won a game. So I'm wondering if everybody's won a game except Aronian. That's crazy if Aronian is the only player who hasn't won a game. Jeffrey has drawn all the games? Yeah, I agree with that. I don't remember Jeffrey winning a game. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, Jeffrey Shung has 6 draws. Let's see. And Karen just texted me. Yeah, in the women's, Jennifer Yu and Irina Krush are tied for first with 4.5 out of 6. Jennifer Yu had 4 wins and a loss, and she drew today a long game, longest game of the round. And Krush drew her first 3 games, then won her next 3. So they're tied for first. 3 former U.S. women's champions are not doing well. Foizor, Sabina's in last. And I don't know if she's still with Elshon, if they're married or engaged or just living together, or if they broke up. I think if they broke up, I would have heard about it. So that's unfortunate that he's in last and she's in last. That's the way it goes. And then, I mean, they've been together for over 5 years, I think. Yeah. And then, let's see. Zatonsky's a former champion several times. She's not doing well. And Nazi Pakidze basically has retired from chess. And like once every couple of years, she comes and plays in the women's. She doesn't play that often. And she never plays when it's not the U.S. women. She just doesn't play chess anymore. So she's not doing well either. So 3 former women's champions are trying to get to 50%. But probably none of them will. Maybe Zatonsky will. So a tough tournament. The kids are doing well. Tied for 3rd and 4th are the Lees. They're not related. Alice Lee and Megan Lee. And then Tatev somehow is in clear 5th. Nobody's tied with her. So 2 women have +3, 2 women have +2. Tatev has +1. Then there's the rest. Tatev, I think, lost 2 games in a row. I think she was tied for first and then lost the next 2 games. So basically, the person who's playing the best in both tournaments, I think, is Fabi. He's a point ahead. He has 4.5 out of 6, and nobody has 4. So that's pretty impressive. And then Sevian, A Wonder, and Ray Robson, I think, are +1 with 3.5. And then everybody has 3. Everybody. Even people who don't have 3, they have 3. I'm not sure how that's possible. Jeffrey beat Aronian. No, Jeffrey did not beat Aronian. No. Aronian lost to A Wonder, and then Aronian lost to Swiertz. So Jeffrey didn't beat Aronian. Jeffrey had a good position against Aronian, I think, and they drew. Or they didn't play. Yeah. Oh, Dominguez has 6 draws. I always forget about Dominguez because he draws every game. I always forget he's in the tournament. Yeah, I beat Aronian, you beat Aronian, everybody beat Aronian. Yeah. Archer's rating is a little over 1,700, I think. Archer doesn't play a lot of chess since we closed the chess center. He played, I don't know if he played in this year's World Open. I forgot. I don't even know. He either played in Chicago or the World Open, but I don't remember which one. I can't remember. Yeah, Archer probably played 2 or 3 rated tournaments this year, if that. He wants to play, but there's no tournaments in Georgia that make any sense. The people who run chess in Georgia, I mean, they're not, if you can call them people. The tournaments are terrible. The sites are terrible. The prizes are terrible. They're not guaranteed. The round times are not good. Prizes are bad. Entry fees are high. The playing sites are always very bad. And the directing of the tournaments is always, it's like people who are new. They've been directing tournaments for 40 years, but they act like they're new. So there's not really a tournament to play in Georgia that makes any sense. Karen's going to Princeton, New Jersey in 2.5 weeks to play in one of the Goichberg tournaments, the Eastern Chess Congress. That'll have like 300 players in 6 sections. And also, Karen always wants to play up sections, and in Georgia, that's forbidden. So if there's a tournament in Georgia, they have rating ceilings for the classes, and you can't play up. And unfortunately, her rating is 1396 officially, so she can't play in a tournament where people are 14, 15, 1600. She wants to play people who are 16, 1700, which she can only do if she goes out of state. So that's unfortunate, but that's okay. If you play in-state all the time, you play the same 10 people. So, playing the same people all the time gets boring. Karen's played over 150 tournaments in Georgia. So she's played everybody like 10 times. So it's good to go out of state and play new people. Occasionally, when Karen goes out of state for a tournament, she plays people from Georgia. That happens. The truth hurts. So people leave Georgia to play each other. In fact, when I went to World Open, I think a year ago, not this year. Actually, it was Chicago, but it was the World Open too. Chicago Open, I played people from Georgia like every round. Thanks, Don Raffione. So we all fly to Chicago, and then we play each other. So that's unfortunate. Because, you want to play people who are new. Thanks for the sub. Goichberg is still around. His wife died last year. And Goichberg's about 80, I guess, approximately. He doesn't go to most of his tournaments. He has a team of people that run the tournaments. And he'll go to the World Open and hang out. He won't really do anything of note. He's not like being a big organizer. He's in retirement age. And Dave Hayter and Steve Emmett and I think 2 or 3 other people are the big directors and organizers for him. Who are the other people? Well, other people. Probably Boyd Reed. Maybe not Boyd Reed. Yeah. Yeah, go Georgia. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Players in Georgia play pretty well, but the chess scene, like most states, is organized by volunteers. And we live in the South, so the volunteers are not so good. I mean, they're Southern volunteers. So if it was like, a softball game and you want to see who brings the most beer, I'll put our state up against anybody's. But, if it has to do with like math or, something intelligent, then, we live in Georgia. What do you want? Truth hurts. That's right, Song and Dance. Yeah. Spencer's 2195 or so. Something like that. Spencer hasn't played a rated game this year, I don't think. I don't think Spencer played last year. Spencer doesn't play chess in tournaments very often. Yeah. Most places use 34. No wonder they lost the war. We won the war. Yeah. No, I mean, we live in the South, but Atlanta's sort of a piece of the South that's not really like the rest of the South. Atlanta's like reasonable. One of the few reasonable cities in the South. The city in the suburbs are just like a normal city in suburbs, not like a southern one. I mean, if you live in Florida or Alabama or Mississippi or Arkansas, then, What's good is they don't have speed limits or street signs in those states because people can't read. So you just drive the way you want. Yeah. And they don't have lights either because people don't know the difference between red and green. And they get confused. They stop on green and go on red. They don't know. So, yeah. Atlanta's reasonable. We're blue too. We actually make Georgia blue. That's how many people live in Metro Atlanta. I mean, half of our state lives in Metro Atlanta. And then we can win elections for people who aren't idiots, Republicans, by having a few college towns, a few, like Athens is going to vote blue. And let's see, who else votes blue? There's another city that votes blue. I don't know if it's Macon or Savannah. I mean, most of it's red because it's, the South. So people, not very smart. But in the cities, you can find some smart people in the suburbs. So as long as you don't go into like the redneck, podunk, white trash areas of Georgia, it's fine. And we don't do that. We just stay in the Atlanta area. So we're good. Etc. Yay, Shape of Glues gifting a sub. That's true. There's a lot of state troopers just like in the boondocks, like waiting to a lot of states, and Georgia's one of them, but it's not just Georgia. They don't like people from other states. So they hang around the borders, and then, you're not from around here, are you, son? They like that. So Georgia likes to give tickets to people who aren't from Georgia. That's the one thing I have in my favor, even though I'm from the North and I speak like I'm from the North. I have a Georgia license plate on my car. So I'm not getting tickets. Hooray! Go my license plate. Thanks Danko16 for Hype Train, and thanks King's Gambit 805. Thanks Shape of Glue, and everybody else who did stuff. Whoever you are. Yeah. But anyway, I was going to say we have better weather than you do. So Georgia has good weather. It's like 70 degrees in the winter. Yeah, that's nice. We have Perrier. I got my mani-pedi, so I'm good. Saltire77 subscribed. Yay, almost 2 years. Thanks, Enzi and Hiroro. Weather is peachy. Right, we're not Florida. We're not Alabama. We're not Arkansas. We're not Oklahoma. We're not Tennessee. We're not Kentucky. We're not South Carolina. I mean, we're looking pretty good, right? Come on, back me up. We're better than all those states. Way better. I could have said North Carolina, but I'm not sure. North Carolina has Charlotte, which has a lot of people from the North. And also they have Asheville, which is nice. They have a casino we go to. So I'm not saying we're better than North Carolina, but those other states. Yeah. Let's see. You spelled Albuquerque incorrectly. And the reason you spelled it incorrectly is you put an R before the first Q, and that's actually the pitcher's name. I think. Either that or the pitcher's name doesn't have an R. You must have spelled it right if you're from there. But I'll have to explain the pitcher to you for a second. No, I was right. Albuquerque doesn't have an R before the first Q. However, there's a pitcher in the major leagues. I'm not sure if he's still pitching. This information's 10 years ago. And his name is Albuquerque, but it's Albuquerque. It's with an R. The way you spelled it. Cam Clinton. I wonder if he's still pitching. let's see, pitcher, MLB. That's interesting. Alberto Jose Albuquerque is a Dominican professional baseball player who is a free agent. His first name's Al Albuquerque. I like that. Yeah, he played for the Tigers. That's why I know who he is. He's also played for the Angels, the Royals, and the White Sox. He's 36 years old. Major League statistics through 2017. God damn. So that means he's done. But he's Albuquerque. He signed in the Mexican League in 2019. He didn't play in 2020 because of the cancellation of the Mexican League because of COVID. In 2021, he pitched 24 relief appearances for Acerios de Monclova. So he hasn't been in the major leagues in 5 years. But he did play for the Royals, the Mariners, the Angels, the Tigers, the Rockies, and the Cubs. Damn. Mm-hmm. He played for the Tigers from 2011 to 2015. Anyway, Albuquerque, the pitcher, spells it with an R, Albuquerque, and the city Albuquerque doesn't have that first R. Anyway, that's very important. So let's talk about the drama a little because I'm trying to make some money here. Also, let's get the hype train up. Come on, people. There's 200 of you and nobody's... come on. The latest drama is DeLugie put out that 80-page statement trying to one-up chess.com's 72-page statement. Although DeLugie's statement wasn't really 80 pages. It just seemed like it. Then Hikaru did some thing, where Hikaru's reading it and talking about it. And I don't know. I didn't listen, so I don't know what happened. But I'm reading between the lines. Thanks, Xenoid. Reading between the lines, it seems like, you guys know more than me because you guys watch all the streams, that Hikaru was sort of dissing DeLugie and dismissing his excuses. That's what I got from what I read from DeLugie and from others. I don't know if that's true, but that's the gist of it is Hikaru was responding to DeLugie's admissions, confessions, and admonishment, and I didn't do anything, and he was being salty about it. Then, that's what I think happened. I don't know that happened, but I gotta assume something. Then, DeLugie had another statement. He put out one again. And the second statement, I think, was more geared towards Hikaru than anything else. Also, I remember earlier on, about 2-3 weeks ago, Hans Niemann put out a statement, also saying Hikaru, rar, Hikaru. So I think Hans and DeLugie don't like Hikaru. Okay. But anyway, I don't know, but that's the gist I'm getting. And one of DeLugie's points, which is incorrect, is Hikaru is only saying bad things about DeLugie because DeLugie is in competition with his stepdad for chess students in New York. Okay, now that would assume that Hikaru cares about somebody who's not himself. So I would never believe that. I would never think that Hikaru's like, oh, my stepdad's Sunil, this guy's a competitor of his, I'm going to diss him. I can't even imagine he would think like that. So I don't believe that for that reason. Also, Sunil's been teaching chess since before your great-grandfather was born. Sunil's probably in his late 60s, early 70s. Since I've known Sunil for 35 years, and Sunil's older than me, and I'm pretty old. So, I don't think Sunil cares about competing for chess students. I think in chess camps and private students and his classes and all that, he's got plenty. I don't think he's worried about DeLugie. Now, that's what I got from the drama the last couple of days. You guys follow the drama more than me because when I'm sitting around the house doing nothing, which is my normal, pastime, then Karen's like, Robbie this and G-Man that and Joey Ingram this. So I have to pay attention to the poker drama. I can't spend all my time on the chess drama. And also, Hans is having a very boring tournament. He lost 2 games, won a game, and drew 3. That's not exciting. If he lost every game or won every game, then we could talk about cheating and stuff. But what are we supposed to do now? Yeah. Now, you guys that watch Hikaru's stream or have read Delugi's statement or have read Hikaru's response to Delugi's statement, do you guys have a different opinion of what's happening? Because my opinion is Delugi put out a statement. Hikaru said, frankly, ridiculous. And then Delugi said, you just don't like me because I'm competing with your stepdad. And then he said, frankly, ridiculous again. That's my understanding of the drama right now. So I don't know. Yeah, Delugi put out two statements, though, Bonarici. The second statement was today, I believe. Yeah. Delugi got wrecked, and that's that. Now, Delugi claims the following. Okay? This I know. He claims when he cheated the first time, he didn't know he was cheating. He was listening to his students, and at least one of his students was using an engine unbeknownst to him. Okay. That's very believable. Okay. Then his second then his statement said later he never cheated again. He never listened to his students, never did nothing. But when they said he did, since it was confidential, he just said, okay, fine. Because then, he can get his account back and start playing. So when you cheat online, chess.com says, whoa, you cheated. Whoa. And then you get another account and play again. That's the punishment. Now, I was questioning a week or two ago how these emails are going to the Wall Street Journal and going to Vice, whatever that is, magazine, online, I don't know what that is, Vice.com, from chess.com when they're confidential. And Delugi also wondered the same thing. I thought these were confidential. That's why I confessed. I always confess to things I didn't do when they're confidential. But seriously, obviously, Delugi may or may not be telling the truth. And emphasis on the may not. But seriously, okay, that's all funny because who cares? But seriously, chess.com, to me, I could be wrong, is giving out confidential emails to everybody. And chess.com says, ooh, you cheated. And if you admit you cheated, it's confidential, and we close your account and give you a new account. So I don't see what the punishment is, but okay. And then when people's accounts are closed, the sleuths of the world are like, wait a minute, that grandmaster was playing in Title Tuesday, and he had 7 out of 7, and then he withdrew, and his account's gone. So then you guys go into your sleuth mode, and you're like, I guess he was cheating. Okay, then they get another account. So I don't and I mean, as far as I know, when you confess to chess.com, when you do, now I have never confessed because I never cheated, that's confidential. But I guess it was confidential and now it's not. So I guess things that Hans and Delugi had in email exchanges with chess.com, they thought this was confidential, as I would think, and then everybody has them. So, I don't know. So I don't understand that. I don't know what's going on. But obviously, Delugi's reasonings and excuses don't make any sense. So, right, I think chess.com likes the drama like I do because they get more people interested in chess and more people sign up and keep it going. And I like the drama. Karen likes it more than me. Hikaru likes it more than anybody who ever lived. I mean, if the drama went away, what would Hikaru do? I mean, I feel bad for him. Eventually, the drama is going to go away, and he'll have to find a new drama. Sometimes Hikaru creates his own drama, so then he's fine. I mean, so he's got a leg up. Sometimes the drama's about him. But there's so many people in the chess world, there's almost always some drama about something. Now, as you guys know, is there anybody here? I'll tell my Perrier bottle. As you all know, the guy who's the head of the Swedish Chess Federation, supposedly, he intentionally lost 44 games in a row on chess.com to get his rating from 2,200 plus to 800 because he wanted to play in some tournament for people who were under 1,000. And I'm like, what? That didn't make any sense because the prizes weren't too good. Obviously, if he lost 44 games in a row, he wasn't playing his best, obviously. I don't know if that happened, but there was a lot of news reporting that happened. And obviously, last week, the Norwegian chess president confessed that he cheated against me in the Pro Chess League in 2017. So somehow I'm involved. Now, by the way, I've been thinking about my cheating. Remember when I confessed a few days ago that when I was 8 or 9, I cheated in a tournament? I lost, of course. I'm thinking about it, and now I want to change my story because everybody who cheats changes their story. But I'm changing my story. Now that I thought about it a long time, that tournament was between January and April of 1977 because it was the U.S. class. So that means I was 7 when I cheated, and I thought I was 8 or 9. But now that I've thought about it again, I was really bad at chess when I took my move back. I was like 800 strength, and I lost the game where I took my move back, but I think I was 7. So I'm changing my story. So there you go. Yeah, I don't think I was 8 or 9. I think I was 7. Well, the way I cheated, and you'd think I would forget this because I'm 53 years old, but I didn't forget it. I made a move. I hit the clock. I wrote it down. My opponent wasn't at the board. I was playing an adult. And I was like, oh, that loses like the exchange or something. I don't know. So I took the move back and hit my clock back and erased my move, and I made another move. I don't think my other move was better. I think I was just as bad. And I got crushed that game. Right, and my opponent and I were both under 1,000. In fact, I was way under 1,000. And I never said anything to anybody, but I felt bad about it, and I still do, even though, it was 46 years ago. Still, you shouldn't take moves back. But obviously I lost because that's the punishment you get for cheating. I'm a terrible cheater. Like when Robbie cheated, which is up for discussion in poker, it was like 50-50, and she ended up winning. When I cheated when I was 7, I lost. So, I'm the worst cheater ever. Yeah. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's right. I have lived with it for the rest of my life. I'm 53 and I still think about it. Like, why did I take a move back? It's dumb. For some reason, my reasoning wasn't great at 7. It was okay. It was better than like your reasoning now, but it wasn't so good. Yeah. Okay, let's play, people. Let's see. I want to play 3-minute. Okay, so I'm 2751. And I'm trying to gain 24 rating points. I'm trying to. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. Trying to get to 2775. Well, nobody's playing me yet, so that's going to make it tougher. And Karen should be here in half an hour or so, and then at 9:30, we'll have a Zoom call with Eugene Perelshteyn and do stuff. Let's see, 2881. That's not good for me. That sounds like I'm going to lose. Well, at least I have a good attitude. Man, how's an IM 2081? I guess because he's better than me. Damn. Always play bishop f1. So far, so good. Up on time, up a piece. Let's see if I can finish it off. Come on, I need donations and subs so I can win this game. Otherwise, I'll mess it up. You guys fell for that, right? Come on, somebody fall for it. It's my only hope. Yay! Shape of Glue fell for it. Thank you. This guy forgot I have old man technique. Old man find gold. He realized I had old man technique. Yay, I won. 27.62. Go, Ben. Now you can donate. All right. Well, that's good. I beat somebody high rated. This isn't too good. I have less time. I have worse position. Yeah. Harsh. The truth hurts. Does that lose a pawn? Take, yeah. Yeah, my A pawn's hanging too. Oh. Yeah, that's annoying. When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie. That's annoying. Big money, big money. 27.75. Thanks, Puzzle Pawn. You're the best. Naka and Neiman, a wrestling match? I don't know. Double forfeit, I guess. I defended G7 as much as I could. I guess I'll get mated somewhere else. It's the time situation. Even? Okay. That's my queen. No. Yeah, this is unfortunate. He's got the two bishops and the fatals. I played too slow. I need to have a big time advantage to win these games. Look, I went on the board. Or maybe I will win on the board. God, what a blunder from him. Or maybe I'll win on time. Or maybe he'll resign. Hooray! I'm taking a break. Yay, 2772. Getting close. I beat a 2870 twice. My take on the drama is the most rational? I don't know. A lot of people think I'm insane. He was smashing this table after that? What, he's streaming also? Or you were just assuming? Ever since I've been trying to get like 2700, 2725, 2750, I haven't lost one game. I don't think. I started at 2684, and my first goal was 2725, I think. Then 2750, and now 2775. I haven't reached my 2775 goal, but I haven't lost a game in all those games. I must be cheating. Why did he resign? His time ran out. So he didn't resign, he lost on time. And he hung his bishop on d5, and now his queen's attacked. So he doesn't have time for rook takes rook because I take his queen. So he just hung a bishop. So I'm winning on the board now, and I'm winning on the clock. He just let his time run out because there was nothing to do. He's down a knight now. I thought you were 2,500. Well, I'm 2,772. Close. You were close. You were about as right as the chat usually is when they talk about stuff. My Blitz rating and my FIDE are about the same, so I'm like number 2 in the country. I think it's like Fabi, then me, then Aronian, then Naka, then Dominguez. I think that's how it goes. I could be wrong. The important thing is to take my Blitz rating on chess.com and compare it to the elite players in the world's FIDE rating. That's important. Make sure you do that. Because it's the same. It's the same. You have to realize my Aronian was number 5, but has 2 losses and 4 draws in the U.S. Championship, pared down all 6 games. So he's probably out of the top 10 now. He's probably lost like 15 rating points in the U.S. Championship. Let's see, 2700 chess.com. I spelled chess wrong. Damn. Aronian's number 16 in the world. He lost 6 places in rating. He was number 10. Caruana moved up to number 5. Maybe you meant Caruana. Yeah, my Blitz rating is 2772, and Caruana's FIDE rating is 2771.7. So we're about the same. I won't care about the extra 0.3. Caruana is number 5 in the world. Nakamura is number 6 in the world. And So is number 7 in the world. Dominguez is number 13. And Aronian's number 16. And the next American, if I can find them, probably can't, is Shanklin. He's number 35 in the world. Shanklin, ridiculous. And what's his name? Magnus Carlsen. He gained 2.8 rating points in that European Championship Cup tournament. So he's even higher rated than me. Man, Aronian's been playing badly. He played really badly in the Olympiad. He's just playing badly. I don't know what happened to Aronian. Aronian hasn't had a really good slow tournament in a long time. In the Olympiad, he just loses every game. He's just getting crushed. I don't know what that was all about. The Olympiad, he should be beating people. And then, in the U.S. Championship, he's not doing well. He did just turn 40, so the truth hurts a little bit. Oh, he's number 5 U.S. player, not number 5 in the world. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, debugger. Yeah, that's pretty funny because a lot of times when somebody comes to the U.S. and we figure they're going to be the savior for our Olympic team, they don't even make the Olympic team. God damn. And the one person like that was Gurayev. When Gurayev went from Uzbekistan to America, we were like, damn, our American Olympiad team's looking pretty good. And then Gurayev wasn't making the American Olympic team. He wasn't top 5. So then his rating went way down. He was like 2690 FIDE. Now he's like 2580 FIDE. His rating just lost like 100 points. That wasn't due to age. That was probably due to insanity. Sometimes insanity is good for your rating, but okay. Man, nobody's given me millions of dollars for beating 2870 player twice and making the guy destroy his keyboard and stuff. I defended well that game. All right, let's analyze the games, and then we'll see how badly I played, and we can laugh at me. What do I do? Review? I played 79.9, and he played 77.6. I made 3 blunders. He made 4 blunders. Yay, I'm the best. Shape of Glue gifted a sub. Wes gave 100 centidues, which was like $1 million. Proving I didn't cheat by playing 79.9. I prove it every game. Unfortunately. Let's see about the last game. The last game I thought I played pretty well. The last game, I'm not going to be surprised if, I played in the mid-90s. I'll be a little surprised, but if I played in the 80s, I'll be surprised. I thought I played well this game, the first game. And that's what I thought during the game. I thought I was playing well. Slow3635 subscribed. Game review. Yeah. Come on, put me in the 90s like I think I played. Yeah, 79, that's no good. It's 3-minute chess. I guess it's not 5-minute. Come on, Ben. Yeah, I played 92 the first game, and he played 85.3. Well, I played 5 great moves. Yeah, that's a lot of great moves. Yeah, I made no blunders, no missed wins. So the first game, 92, that's about, I'm playing somebody better than me, so, that's pretty good in 3-minute. Second game's a little embarrassing, but first game was good. This game I played well, I thought. Yeah, he played the 80s and the 70s. That's not really what you would expect from somebody that rating. If you told me it was a random IM and didn't tell me his rating, I'd be like, all right, he didn't have a good day. Now, it says he's in Israel, unless that's Argentina. Okay. It says he's in Israel. So if he is in Israel, I'm not saying he is, but if he is in Israel, it's ass in the morning in Israel. So, it's like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. So, maybe his play goes down a little bit at 3 in the morning. Not only a computer can play a perfect game, Hans does it all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Even Zalugi does it. I mean, those guys are great. I don't know what you're talking about. You can't come to my stream after I've been streaming for an hour and ask me questions that we discussed an hour ago. If you have interesting questions to ask, show up when the stream starts. Don't go in the middle of the stream and say, hey, did you see Fisher beat Spassky? Okay. And I'm like, yeah, I was 3 years old in 1972, but so I didn't see it. But, did you know Capablanca won his match against Lasker? I do know that. So, yeah, if you're going to ask questions on this stream, make sure you show up at the beginning. We went over the Delugi stuff ad nauseum. That's all we did. When I was playing this 2870 guy, all I was talking about was Delugi or something. Yeah, when Morphy comes to Europe, he's going to give a simul against those guys. Exactly. You know who was good in Music Man? Now pay attention. Is the guy who played Lenny on Law and Order. He's not alive anymore. What's his name? He died a few years ago. I'll never think of his name. Somebody give me his name. The guy who played Lenny on Law and Order. Jerry Orbach. Jerry Orbach not only was a really good singer, which doesn't make any sense, but he was on Broadway, is when I watched Celebrity Jeopardy through the years, he was top 2. In years and years and years, he was one of the 2 smartest. Okay, he got every question right. The other celebrities are like, what is a question? Okay. And the other guy who did well, and I don't know if that's surprising or not to you, it's surprising to me, but if you're in the military, you're going to yell at me and tell me it shouldn't be surprising, was Norman Schwarzkopf. Norman Schwarzkopf knew everything, and Jerry Orbach knew everything on different shows. The other celebrities, they don't know their own name. They're like, I don't know, what's my name? I was born with a different name than my celebrity name. And they're like, Dr. Dre, what's your real name? He's like, I don't know. Are you actually a doctor? And he's like, you got to ask my people. I don't know. Right? They don't know anything. But Jerry Orbach and Norman Schwarzkopf, yeah. He knew stuff that wasn't even true he knew it. That's how much stuff he knew. There's a Seinfeld episode where he gets the slicer, Kramer, and he says to Elaine and Jerry, I've cut slices so thin, I couldn't even see them. And then Elaine says, well, how did you know you cut slices then? And he says, I just assumed. I cut slices so that I couldn't even see them. That's funny. Jeopardy is rife with cheating. No. Storm and Norman. Yeah, Norman Schwarzkopf and Jerry Orbach, and that was it. No other celebrity had any intelligence ever. Not sure Norman Schwarzkopf is a celebrity. I guess people know who he is. Exactly. Like, well, where's the blade? Where's the on button? Well, okay, where does the meat go? That was a good one. Yeah, SNL Celebrity Jeopardy is fantastic. Hi, people. I wanted to get to 2775 today, but I played somebody higher rated than me, and I beat them 2-0. And now I'm 2772, so I'm afraid to play again. I'm shaking. See, look how nervous I am. This is my chess playing hand. So, you know. Yeah, I heard what's her name died. Don't tell me your name. Let's see. Murder for Hire, Jessica, Kasparov, Fisher. I forgot her name. I saw her name like 10 times today, and I've seen her name a million times, and I can't remember her name. Damn, what's her name? Angela Lansbury. Angela Lansbury was very good in a movie you never saw because, you know, you watch movies where everything blows up every second and you go, yay, that's the movies you watch. She was in the original Manchurian Candidate, and they made a remake with Meryl Streep and some other weirdos. But the original Manchurian Candidate was great, and Angela Lansbury was great. God damn. If you remember Angela Lansbury from Murder, She Wrote, or Murder for Hire, whatever it's called, you'll be surprised in the Manchurian Candidate. What a great movie. Yeah. No, Meryl Streep didn't die. Angela Lansbury died. Angela Lansbury, she must have been in her 90s, right? Because she's making movies in the 40s. I mean, that's like, my mom would know about this. Hey, Siri, how old was Angela Lansbury?
Angela Lansbury.
God damn, 96. God damn.
At age 96 in Los Angeles.
Man, she missed her birthday. She would have been 97 in 5 days. Damn. Yeah, she was a singer in film, theater, and television. Most people just know her from, you know, Murder, She Wrote or some stupid show. God damn. Net worth, $80 million. Good. Good. It's a good net worth. Joe Bava's still alive. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, Betty White called her the kid. Yeah. I think she was in Gaslight, but I could be wrong. Right, I saw the movie Gaslight, but I saw it before all of you were born. I saw it in the theaters when it came out. Oh, snap. All right, I'll try to win one more game and get to my rating. If I lose, I'll complain a lot. I don't know. Let's see, what do I do? I already forgot how to do stuff. All right, let's see. How do I get rid of this? Chess Brainiac is 28-26? God damn. Also, what country is this? It's a made-up country. I don't know. Gotta make some move. Guess that's a move. Don't lose on time. Don't lose on time. Don't lose on time. What happened, Ben? I lost on time. Why did I hang this pawn? Jesus Christ. What's wrong with me? Ugh. I shouldn't have hung that pawn. That was bad. Don't lose on time. Don't lose on time. Don't lose on time. Lose on the board like you're supposed to. Whoa. Mm. Don't lose on time, Ben. I know you're trying, but don't do it. Du bishops, what else? Don't lose on time. Oh, Jesus, I didn't see my G-pawn was attacked. Darn. I would have played this differently. Yes. Oh, I gained a rating point. How did I not lose that game? God damn. I didn't know it was my move when I queened. So when I queened, I was waiting for him to move, and he had queen e8 like, oh, it wasn't mate. Yeah, it was mate. But it was my move. So I was like, oh, and I played king g6. God, that was tiring. Inching closer. Karen's home. That's good. All right, I guess I didn't get to my goal today, but I did good enough. Let's analyze the game and see how badly I played. We probably both played in the 80s. I still haven't lost a game in my, trying to get to 2,800 or whatever I'm trying to do. Whatever it is I'm trying to do. He played 76.2 and I played 75.8. I made 9 blunders. He made 8 blunders. We both made 5 great moves. Wow, we made like the same number of like every move. We played almost exactly the same strength. D5 was bad. Was I supposed to play E5? Well, it was E5. Yeah, I thought maybe I was supposed to play E5 instead of D5. Hey, Karen. So I did the road to 2775.
Yeah.
So I beat a guy who was 2880. Then we played again. He was 2770, and I beat him again. So I was 2772. Then I played Chess Brainiac, who's 2826. He's not even titled. And we just drew a crazy game where I should have lost. So I gained a rating point drawing him. So I'm 2773. And now we're taking a break.
Yeah.
I looked at the game and it said, you suck. It said, stop looking at your games, you suck.
What's everybody doing?
How do you and Archer do in music bingo?
We didn't win.
Aw.
And Archer wasn't paying attention. And so we had told him which ones to mark. And then he got bingo, and one of the ones we told him to mark was wrong.
Hey, you got him good. Punking your own kid.
The walk. No, Karen was the one that said that was it.
Mm-hmm.
I never.
See the final position?
Yeah.
That's pretty drawn.
Chess
Yeah, that was a crazy
28,
game.
25.
Yeah, but I beat this 2880 guy twice. Yes.
Yay.
Go me.
So go ahead and bring up
What do I do?
the Zoom window.
How do I do that? This?
Yeah, and then I guess you're
New
not-
meeting?
Yeah, but you're supposed to log in. Go ahead and click it. See, I don't think you should log in. Have to log in.
It says GM Ben Feingold. It knows it's me.
I know, but
I thought you said it so I didn't have to log in, so
I
it was
thought
me.
that the reason why that people couldn't get in the class last night was because I didn't do it right, and I didn't make us log in.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't make sense. I'm confused.
Okay.
Well, we'll just see. If he can't get in, he'll let you know.
I put new meeting and it's me.
All right.
So
It's probably fine.
it says I can't use any. Which one should I click on? We can't use this one because we're using it, right? So we have to use this one.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that this one? Yay, that's us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Yay, that's us.
Karen, you could do audiobooks. Why, thank you, Stephen. 12 Stephen. Panda Chess says, Ben, do you have any thoughts about DeLucchi releasing a video of Magnus cheating? I didn't know DeLucchi was the one that released it. Is that the one where they're all drinking? Panda Chess? And playing on lead chat, and it's David Howell, or is this a different one? Which one is
Yeah,
it?
he's cheating so much. Remember, when the chat says something, don't
Oh, the goofy one.
ever think that
Is
it's true.
No, it's Panda Chess.
Yeah, Panda Chess doesn't know what's going on in the chess world. He's late to the party.
Well, I've already seen that one. We saw that one.
Right, yeah, that's from years ago. And Panda's just learning about it. Terrible.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, Panda's banned. Chad is the worst. Panda Chess Academy's the best. Join his chess academy. Do as I say.
I did see it, but you know, he's obviously not a regular cheater.
I haven't.
Hey, Caffeine Jones.
No, Magnus is a regular cheater.
No.
I haven't lost a game on my roads. Road to 2725, road to 2750, road to 2775. I have no losses.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is pretty
Right.
crazy.
I try harder when I'm on my road.
Yeah.
When I'm
good.
playing the Gawking Rabble. And then yesterday a guy cheated against me. Or was it
Aw.
2 days ago? Yeah.
Thank you, Dua. He
Any
says I'm-
Robbie updates? Only
dazzling.
Karen knows.
Wait, who asked?
Thanks, Big Daddy, for 1 cent.
Who asked about Robbie?
Moves.
Oh. I haven't gotten any Robbie updates. Have you, Panda? Because she first
Road to high
said
blood
that she wasn't going to press charges, and then people were pressing her, hey, you know, you look bad if you don't press charges. Then she tweeted out that she was going to press charges yesterday when some bureau opened. But then yesterday was a holiday. No word from Robbie. Today's Tuesday.
Did you
No
wanna
word
plug
from
in?
Robbie. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm gonna see if he's like messaging me like I can't do it and it's
Alright.
not working.
It's
That's what I
9:20.
assume will
I
happen.
thought he wasn't doing it till 9:30.
Right, I know, but I'm waiting for those messages.
All right. Ingram says he's leaning towards not cheating. What?
Hey, there's
No,
an
I
arm-
didn't hear
What
that.
is this arm wrestling match between? Who's that? Is that Rochelle Wu?
It does look like Rochelle.
And then that's a wonder.
okay.
I wonder who's stronger.
Hey, wait!
I would bet on him.
I gotta talk to Panda for a second. Well, I didn't hear that at all. I did not hear that at all. I can't even believe that's what Joey believes. What is going on?
Gotta believe something.
God damn. There is no way. Hey, I started out 95% she was innocent, and now I flopped it.
Now you're only 78% because of Joey.
Now, Joey's not going to sway me. I think she cheated. It's too much.
Joey will sway you. Sure he will.
Too much. It wasn't adding up. Hey, Kingpin, I can't even imagine a world in which I don't get it.
All
And
right,
even
he says he's here. He is.
okay, good, it worked.
Yeah. Now you have to do stuff.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do on this stream? What kind of
We're gonna
board
do
you need?
his puzzles from his book.
Oh, okay, so you need
Hey,
a puzzle
Eugene.
screen.
We're fixing things. Say something so we know if we can hear you.
Hey, Ben.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly.
Can you see us?
Yes, I can see you as well.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
We see and hear you. That's weird.
Hi,
Usually
Karen.
nothing ever works.
Hey, how's it going?
Have you met Karen?
Good, good.
I don't
Say
think
it
in
again?
person. No.
What? Where'd you met Karen? Where?
No.
No, I don't think we've met.
No,
I
we
just
haven't met.
mostly just see her when you guys stream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually talking shit about you. Eugene's the worst. No, I'm never doing that. You're one of the few guys I don't talk shit about.
I think it's this one
So,
should work.
I think we've played 4 times and you beat me twice and we drew twice. Was that right or I'm wrong?
We drew when we're both trying to get a GM norm in Chicago. That was a draw.
Yeah, and we drew in
We drew in
Kings
some random
Island when I
open.
blocked it
Yeah.
up in the King and Pawn endgame when it was 4 against 4. We couldn't legally win.
Kings Island was
Then
a
you beat
draw.
me in St. Louis, E4, E6, F4.
Oh, yeah, F4, yeah.
And
I
then you
remember
beat
that
me
one.
in the last round of the Spice Cup when I got my last GM norm.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one too, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
so
the
4
games
games.
we've played, but I don't know.
You can see him over here.
Yeah, good memory.
It is. No. Hey, why is the board all messed up? No.
Do you want to do it? I can adjust
Oh,
it.
let
That
me
was
go
for live
to
chess.
live chess.
Get it to the board. You want it, and then I'll just make it.
Oh, no, your board we're not going to see.
Should I join your board?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll do where he can set it up. So we'll do a live chess.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we're
I'm in
gonna
live
do. All right, then
I forgot where you go. There's some kind of classroom.
we're
too.
gonna go to analysis board. Okay, I'm at an analysis board. I can invite you. Are we friends on chess.com?
I don't know.
Well, good enough. I have an analysis board up. If you can ask to join, maybe you can't. I don't know.
So did anybody add a MooBot command?
No, nobody did nothing.
So I'll go do that after I get you going.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason for me to be here. I'm gonna go upstairs and let you guys.
I guess I should send you a friend request first.
Okay,
I don't know how easy it is.
exactly.
And then
People have done it.
what's the name?
Somehow.
What's the name of your new book?
Oh, here it is. It's called Evaluate Like a Grandmaster.
Okay,
This is the new book.
great.
It's
It
on
seems
Amazon.
like I saw somebody talking about it online. Maybe that was Ben Johnson. Somebody was.
There's
talking about
there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
book coming out next month called Evaluate Like a Neiman.
it. Hey, can you grab me that pen?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna make a move.
Yeah, why would you leave?
Well, because I don't want to.
We're doing puzzles. We wanna do
No,
puzzles.
it's better for you guys.
No, we want you here.
I'm here all the time, and I think it's
You have
better
to be here because we're
Yeah.
doing
No,
yeah.
you guys got it.
No, you're here. You have to do all this stuff.
There's no
All
reason
right,
for
so
me to
I'm
be
sending
here.
you a friend request.
He sent me a Fred request. What do I do?
But maybe I'll come join later. Give you guys some boy time. But I'm gonna wait till you get it going. Beat it up and ready to rumble. Evaluate like Neiman. Beat it up and ready to rumble.
I don't see the friend request. Did you send it to GM Benjamin Feingold or some other fake name?
The one who is streaming.
That's me.
Probably.
Okay,
you.
wait. Something just happened.
Oh, yeah, it did just pop
Friend
up.
request.
Oh, okay, just didn't refresh. Properly.
Okay, you're my friend.
All right,
All right, then you should be able to add me to the analysis board.
Yeah, I'll try, but trying is the first step to failure.
Well, I could do some puzzles, actually.
What's your name?
Maybe
Eugene
let's do some
something?
puzzles.
Like your handle.
Yeah, Eugene Perelshteyn, the same as my...
So does anybody have any of the poker cheating scandal updates? I'm desperate for an update.
I invited you. Did it work?
I need
Accept.
one.
Yeah, that's you.
There you go.
All right.
So maybe we'll do one puzzle for Karen.
Yeah, okay. You know how to set the puzzle up?
I mean,
I cleared
Yeah.
the board.
I'm not very good
Yes.
at puzzles.
Karen's about 400 rated. I mean,
Okay, I have a good one.
no, her puzzle rating is like 2450.
Yeah,
No,
but
this
my-
is a evaluation puzzle. This
Oh,
is
that's
different,
even
guys.
better. Are you putting pieces on the board? Because we don't see them.
Not yet. Let me just set up
Okay.
using FEN. So I'll just paste.
Oh, okay.
Probably no one can
No.
get in trouble at this point except Brian.
All right, so let me do an easy. I don't know, easy, maybe medium.
It seems like they had no security at all, and they're like, we have the best security. But it seems like they had no security at the poker.
Oh, I know. Have you followed the
Let-
poker
no
cheating
security.
scandal at all, Eugene?
Not poker. Mostly just the chess.
You weren't involved in the poker one? Darn.
The poker one is so fascinating. Can you guys hear Eugene very well? And if you can't, somebody reliable say.
Also, somebody unreliable, because we won't believe
Oh,
you.
it's
Maybe
perfect.
unreliable.
Good. They said
All
it's
right, let's
perfect.
see. Let's test Ben's memory on this one.
Oh my goodness, this has too much.
And you know who-
too much
who,
stuff on here.
Who this is? This is game from Leningrad, 1975.
Man, it looks like the game Laputzi on Kasparov, but it's not.
Very close. Kaspar was playing black.
Yeah, it looks like Laputzian played B4 earlier, and that game was in 76.
Yeah, I think that was like a year later.
Yeah, 75?
This is a simul. I'll give you a hint. Kasparov is
Oh, so it's
playing
Karpov Kasparov.
close, not Karpov.
Oh,
the
not
guy was
Karpov.
number 2 in the world. Who was number 2 in the world in 1975?
Korchnoi?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is
Korchnoi
Korchnoi
is playing
Kasparov?
white. Yeah.
Что?
Kasparov was 12 years old.
Yeah.
He's playing black.
Yeah.
And here, question, probably for Karen. So you have to evaluate the winning of the pawn. So bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. So free pawn.
Yeah.
So this is one of the evaluation puzzles from my book. So it's not really calculation or checkmate. So this is different from your average puzzle.
So you're saying that's just one possible answer?
No, he's saying
Wait.
if you win the pawn,
Yeah.
should white do that or white shouldn't do that?
Oh, okay.
And it's
Or
not
white
based
should
on
play,
you
like,
look
I don't
20
know,
moves ahead and saw mate.
maybe
It's
like
just
knight
like your
B3 or
feeling.
something.
How you
Oh, my
feel about
feeling.
chess.
Oh, I see.
And if white does
it's more
something
like
else,
the-
does that feel better to you?
I would get the
Yeah,
pawn.
more like intuition, not like
Yeah,
calculation.
I would get the pawn.
She takes the pawn.
Although I'm a little
All right.
worried about that discovered from the bishop
also-
over there.
No, but it's not. You don't analyze variation. Just like what do you feel?
No,
I
no,
would
no,
take-
yeah, you don't want to analyze.
Okay, I would. Yeah, I
right,
would take it.
and Korchnoi's white, so she's erring on the side of caution. Like Korchnoi always takes the pawn. But as a super grandmaster, which I'm not, I'm too afraid to do it. I'm a chicken.
I'm worried about that bishop.
She's not a chicken, but I am.
I would take.
And I'm a
it.
vegan,
I would
so
take
that's
it.
pretty amazing.
Right, right. You're a vegan. I remember.
Everybody in my chat is like, I don't see how to win a pawn.
I'm greedy.
Yeah, what's the average rating of your chat?
I mean, my over the board rating is almost 1400. I'm not very good.
Yeah, the average rating of the chat's like 101. That's the average.
So, you know,
That's the average player.
I didn't start playing
Half the people are worse.
until I was almost 50.
Man, the truth hurts. Average rating of the chat's probably about 1200.
Okay, so we can maybe put up a poll to see what they will
Yeah.
vote, knight b3 or
Hey, can
bishop
one of my
takes
moderators put up
d4?
a poll? And the question is, should white take the pawn, queen takes, take the pawn, or what, knight b3 I assume is the other move?
Yeah, or knight b3, something solid.
Yeah, I don't want to play knight e2 because I just came from there, I assume. So somebody put up a poll. Who are my poll people? Do it.
Debugger to be still trying to learn the rules. Looks pretty suspicious.
This guy said he's rated 99.
I'm too dumb.
99.
Whoever, well, he's 2300
I can
from
try
France.
to do a poll. I hadn't done one in a
No,
while.
come on. We have like 4 people who can do it. Come on, people.
Come on. You guys gonna make me do some work. Do a poll. What are the choices again? Knight
Should white win the pawn
B3,
or white should? Okay, somebody did it.
Knight b3.
Somebody did it.
Or okay, bishop takes
Oh, I see
d4.
poll.
Pawn takes, queen takes.
Win the pawn, knight b3.
All right, so far, oh, look how nice. It's live. Updating live.
Yeah, of course.
Right, you gotta try.
This is
to
the
learn.
finest something that ever happened.
Okay, they're gonna do it. They can do it. I believe in them.
Most of the people abstain. That's the abstentions win.
Wow, a lot of greedy people there.
Oh, there it is. Here's the. Let me see. I'm gonna vote.
It's Korshnoy. He has to take the pawn. Otherwise, he loses his,
Yeah, I'm a grubber.
Yeah, Kasparov sacking a pawn when he was 12 against Korshnoy.
I gotta eat because I don't know what else to do.
Wow, 76%. This is crazy.
A lot of people in the chat, they think when you can legally take something, you have to. They think it's checkers.
How do we get the book? Okay, I'm gonna add a MooBot command while we're streaming here, and I'll put the information there, or Nightbot.
This guy said
Oh,
he
it's-
wouldn't take it. He only blunders pawns. He never wins them.
It's like watching the election. Look, like 58 now. It's
Yeah.
dropping. Uh-oh.
He heard, but see, you were persuading the audience by your surprise and barely disguised disdain
Barely.
Barely.
for taking and getting the pawn.
It's getting very close. 52 to 48. Wow.
Panda
I'm on the
Chess
edge of my
Academy
seat.
says, can he expect many gems like this in your book?
More than one.
Yeah, he didn't hide his disdain very well, so you swayed the poll.
That's good. He tricked everybody like a grandmaster should do.
Very tricky. It's 50-50.
Pretty good and pretty exciting.
That means half of them have to buy your book and half don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
well.
got it. Okay. Well, so where's the best place to get your book? Because I'm gonna add a night.
Yeah, how do we buy the book so you make the most money? Where do you buy it?
There's only one place that you
What?
can buy the book. It's
Wow.
Amazon.
Amazon?
Yes.
I never heard of it. Is it a new
I can
company?
put the link.
There we go. Now it's
Find the
real time.
link.
Yeah, that's weird. Amazon. Okay, I can even Google it or search on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm going to put a link in the chat as well for people.
Oh, it probably won't.
Hey,
let
somebody
me.
let him put a link in. One of my mods.
Oh, I have to be a follower.
I know. I can do.
Also, we don't let random people put links in. You have to be important.
No, I can do a permit. What's your username?
What's your username? Yeah.
On
Twitch.
What is my username? It's probably the same.
You could just say hello. Then we'll know your username.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let me try that.
You're banned and your children's children are banned. Marowitch. Or is that you or somebody else saying hello?
I'm trying to say hello, but it says you need to be a follower for 10
Oh,
minutes.
10 minutes. That's
Oh,
right.
man,
Well,
you
I
did
wouldn't
another-
worry too much because I can get the link off.
Oh,
of
I have
Amazon.
1 minute and 10 seconds left.
Oh.
I'm good.
Well, that's
I could just go to Amazon, find the book, and put the link. See who's faster. The answer
Yeah,
is
that's true.
fries. Is this your first book, or you have several? What about
This
your
is
black
my
versus white?
My second, well, I guess this is my third book technically, because I wrote one with Ginger Albert when I was in IM. It was a black repertoire, and then I did white repertoire.
This is
So
Evaluate
my
Like a
third.
Grandmaster by Ewan Solon.
Oh yeah, Nate Solon. Yeah,
I
that's the
see
one.
it. It's in paperback format. Is it in any other format?
No, just paperback for
Paperback?
now.
I knew Nate Solon before you were born. Wait, how old are you? Okay, not that long. But Nate Solon's
Oh,
from
wow.
Michigan, so I knew him when he was like
Yes.
8.
Was he good when he was 8?
Yeah, he was a good kid. Yeah. It was funny. He played a rapid tournament, like a quick tournament. It was quick rated. Then he never played again. So when he was 2350 USCF, he was 1200 quick rated.
Oh wow.
Hey, winning the pawn is crushing it.
Oh wow, it went back up to 60. Yeah. So it looks like people, decided to be greedy.
Korchnoi is greedy, so if it's the poll's over, 62%. Korchnoi is greedy, so if it's good, he would do it. If it's not good, he wouldn't. You're supposed
what
to
do
say
you think,
Korchnoi
Ben?
made the wrong decision.
He did. This was a big mistake, guys. He took. So technically, the engines will say this position is roughly equal,
Yeah.
but it's very, very risky for white because you are weakening your dark squares. The queen, as Karen was worried, is going to get hit with the discovery, and this
Yeah,
guy
knight
gets
takes e4
locked.
is already a threat, right?
Yeah.
See, this guy's getting locked, and Kasparov got a lot of dark squares. He almost won the game. He messed up at the very end. He was completely crushed, unfortunately. So it was actually a draw.
So you're saying at the end Hans Niemann would have won, but not Kasparov.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite shocking to me that a player who is number 2 in the world would even consider this.
Yeah.
I think if you take any of these random 12-year-old from an open tournament in the US, they would never take the pawn.
Yeah, but this was an simul, so he's running around, give him a break. Be nice.
Yeah, but okay, it was simul with like 5 or 4 people.
Oh, okay. It wasn't one of these crazy
I mean,
simuls.
even if you're drunk and you're like, pretty
Yeah,
good
I
at
wouldn't
chess.
take that pawn. I would play knight b3 probably.
Yeah, I would
I'd
probably
be too
play knight
embarrassed
b3.
to play knight 1 to e2 because my knight came from
Yeah,
there.
and now the problem with black takes, this is just very strategically risky for black. The
Right, this is
bishop
good
gets
for
locked,
white, yeah.
and white has a very simple plan.
Yeah, Kasparov would play c5 and bc and sack like he did against Laputian.
Yeah, so you would have to play c5.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty sharp position. Yeah, so this is just an example from my book. What, different from tactics. This is a different type of puzzle.
So what you're saying is Korchnoi should come back from the dead and buy your book.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or it tells you how good Kasparov was when he was 12.
Yeah, making a positional strategical pawn sacrifice to get the dark
And
squares.
Kasparov's like, what? This guy took the pawn. What is this guy, fish?
Yeah.
So that's how good Kasparov was. Let me see if I can show you another
They
one.
wrote a book about this game because Victor was mad called Korchnoi's Complaint.
Here's a good one.
Anybody? Yeah.
This is maybe a little bit more on a strategic, even a little bit more difficult from a strategic point of view. But this is from a GM game, recent GM game. Let me set this one up.
White was recent and black was GM game.
So black to move.
Looks like
All
a
right.
Nimzo Indian.
It's a Nimzo.
Yeah.
And maybe we can do poll. Castles or King D7?
Castles or King G7?
D-
Or D7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one would you guys pick?
Let's see.
Yeah, somebody
No
make a poll,
calculation
please.
required.
Somebody make a poll. Some people got the Portnoy's complaint joke. Obviously, Karen did because she's heard it.
Yeah, I can now type in the chat.
Hey, you know the game played 33 years ago, approximately, where Hertneck was black in a French, and he played King D7, Queen G8, Queen H7?
Oh, is that his plan or is that Yusupov's plan?
Yeah, I don't know, but Hertneck did it in the late 80s.
Because I remember the Queen G8 was a Queen H7 Yusupov idea.
Yeah, but it was in an
Somebody else.
actual game that Hertneck played. Go
wow.
Hertneck. So who was the guy? Oh, Lembit Ol. In one of the variations I play in Sicilian, he played King H7, King G6, Rook H8, Rook H5, King H7, King G8, and he won.
Yeah. That's also famous. I think
Yeah.
I've seen that game.
Everybody in the chat knows about it, except for one thing.
What?
They don't know anything. A third of the chat thinks Trump is the president. They don't know.
So,
All right. So far,
I
people
would
like
Castle.
Castle.
yeah.
All right, let me answer. You answer on yours, and I'll answer on mine.
Oh, I shouldn't have said what I thought because I messed up the people aren't listening to me.
They might say Karen's wrong. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Kingpin said, "Wait, Trump isn't president."
That's right. See.
You're too scared to castle?
There's a game that I showed once. I had a lecture on like Yasser's best games, and it was one of these closed Benoni kind of positions where Yasser played King D7.
Oh
Ve-
yeah, it was like one of that like Czech Benoni type.
Yeah, very Yasser-esque. Yeah, Yasser's like, oh, King can run around. That's a good idea.
I like this question. Wait, why is King D7 even a move? This is a good question.
Then pick castles. Triple Digit for Life said Trump became president by thinking it. He thought he was president, so he's president. That's all you have to do. You have to think hard.
All right, let me work on that.
How is Spencer doing?
Good. Spencer's old. He's older than you now.
Oh man.
He's 31.
Wait, he's the same age as Magnus?
Yeah. Yeah, Magnus
Wow.
is 31, right? Yeah. So I told the chat I didn't think you played in rated tournaments anymore.
You're close. My last rated tournament was in September, but before that, 4 years ago.
Oh, wow. So you did play in... Where'd you play in September? In
I
Boston?
played in Boston, New England Open,
Yeah.
and I played all the same players that I used to play 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Alexander Ivanov, you've played him.
Man, he only plays in Boston, I think. He doesn't travel anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't like travel anymore. I've played David Vigorito, International Master.
Yeah.
I played Christopher Chase. You know him?
Yep.
He's like a 2300 player from Boston. I played Lawyer Times.
Yep, I know him.
He is a master. And I also played Denis Shmelov. I am.
Yeah, I know everybody.
Boston area.
So you got 4 out of
Then
5?
I got 5.5 out of 6.
Even
And
better.
I played a little kid.
That's some percentage I can't understand. Good job.
I even gained rating points, which
Wow.
I think these days is like impossible.
Did you win $1,000? Go Eugene.
$600.
Even better. If it was $5.99, you don't have to declare it. Terrible. Her son,
Of course.
yeah, her son,
had to
Karen's son,
write my
goes to
social
MIT.
security. Oh, that's right next door.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in his second year. He's probably majoring in math. I don't know, or meth. One of
Are you
them.
guys gonna visit Boston?
We haven't yet, but we'll consider
I'm
it.
sure at some point. The family weekend, which I didn't know about, is the last weekend of October, and I'm going to be playing in the Eastern Chess Congress in New Jersey. So I'd already
Okay.
made all those plans before I knew about family weekend at MIT. So I'm not going to. Maybe in the spring they'll have
When we
another
went to MIT before he was a student, they had a math competition, which they have every year. It's Harvard and MIT, in coercion. And it was February, and it was 10 million degrees below zero and windy. It was the worst
it's
weather
pretty
I've ever seen in February. Unbelievable. It was right before COVID.
working.
So it's February 2019, I guess, or 2020, whatever year that was. And then like a month later, we couldn't even go there because of COVID.
Yeah.
But it was right before. People were like, should we cancel it because of COVID? Nah. And we're like, cancel because of COVID? What's COVID? And then the next month, we all knew what COVID was.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess it was 2019, but it could be 2020. I don't remember. 2019.
Does he
right?
like MIT?
No, it's 2020.
It was 2020. Yeah.
Yeah, he really likes it a lot.
Man, it was cold there in February 2020. I'm telling you.
He's in the same. He has the same roommate from the first year, and he it's a smaller dorm, and he said everybody in there is real friendly, so he loves the dorm he's
How
in.
far do you live from MIT or Harvard? Which one are you closer to?
A little bit closer to MIT, but they're really next to each other. They're not too far away.
Yeah.
I'm probably about like 45 minutes away.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you live in the Boston area?
Mm-hmm.
I miss
Yep.
that somehow. I lived
Just
there
north.
for a year many years ago. I lived right on Huntington Ave, but on the so close to MIT actually, just across the Mass Ave Bridge.
Yeah, there is a chess club called Boylston Chess Club.
Yeah, yeah, I know where Boylston is. I didn't play chess back then, but Boylston's really nice over there.
All right, now what do me and Eugene have in common? Even he doesn't know. He knows, but he doesn't. He's not
I don't
thinking.
know.
What?
We did the exact same thing once. We beat Komodo by the same score.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We got there different ways, but yeah.
I can't get my command to work.
Yeah, that was a fun match.
I as preparation, I looked at your videos on the match. That's my preparation. I was like, man, he's making this look easy.
Does not exist.
Does not
Yeah,
exist.
I was surprised how easy it was.
Yeah.
I got it. Don't worry about me.
Let's see. What did people decide? Castle?
Oh, I forgot about the poll. Where'd the poll go? What happened in the poll, guys?
I didn't see the
Who won the
result.
poll?
Yeah, where's the results of the poll? I don't know where they are. Somebody will tell me. There's a lot of people in the chat. 57%
57.
Castle.
Wow.
So you know who's right. When they say 57%, it's the other way.
So you have to always go the other way from the chat.
That's how you get it right. Yeah.
So this is the most natural move, and this is the wrong move. Because the king is not safe here, because white has this long-term expansion. Knight g3, they can bring the rook over, and you can start direct attack with g5,
Matt
knight
Larson
f5.
style.
Yeah.
And
I
this
was
is just
worried about
very,
it.
very bad. The king has nowhere to run. But, very unusual move, king d7 is best. This was from a GM game, Vitugov Oparin. Black won this game.
Grisha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, that is
And-
counterintuitive.
I voted
king
King
is
D7.
actually
She
very
voted
safe
castles. So
Here.
that's how we
You
vote
can't
around
attack
here.
it. You can't, because the B file is locked.
Yeah.
Because of the...
No, the king's
you
clearly
can't-
safer on C7 than on King
I
7.
was worried
Yeah,
about all
and
that
actually-
stuff, but
It's actually funny that this king is now not very safe, because you can play this and
Yeah.
start attacking. And also this pawn is a little
Wow,
weak.
Oprah beat Vichigov. Vichigov's pretty good.
Yeah, this was a recent game. This was from Riga 2021. So this must have been the Grand Suisse, maybe?
Go, Karen. We're making a command so people can get to your book easy. And by we, I mean she's
Excellent.
doing it.
All right. Do you want to get... let me give you this one. Pal Banco against Fischer.
Yeah, you did it. Let's see if the link works.
This one is also a pretty difficult one.
Yeah, it works.
all right, okay, so now he's got another one going here. Let me this hitting in real time.
Trying to learn says, see also exclaim guest. Yeah, but I was trying to vote in the poll.
Oh, okay, I didn't
All
know
right.
that was
Ben,
there.
do you know this game?
This position doesn't look familiar. It looks like some games I've had, maybe.
Yeah, this is from Banco against Fischer, Portoroche Interzonal, 1958. So Bobby Fischer is playing black,
Yeah.
and you have to choose between knight e5 and knight h5. So let's give people a chance.
Yeah,
to
make
get
a poll,
this in the-
people. Knight
the poll.
E5 or Knight H5.
Yeah, thank you for doing the polls.
Thanks, I am Ricks.
Doing stuff.
Is this book appropriate for people who want to evaluate like a B player? It's appropriate if you can afford the book, and you can afford it.
So B player is what? It's 1800?
That's if you're a top B player. 1700.
17. Okay, so this book is for 1200 plus.
Yeah. Squeaked in.
Probably 1400 is like closer to the lower limit.
Yeah.
But 1200 plus is like the aim.
Yeah, man.
If you're under 1200, it's probably a little too advanced.
Yeah.
But there's not much calculation. This is just pure kind of evaluation.
Did you
gotta
publish
kind
your
of
book? Did you publish your book through Amazon?
Yep,
Yeah, I could tell by the price.
exactly. That's one of the reasons why
you
we
get
did
you
it.
get a higher percentage when it's less than $10. Yeah. I've talked to James Altoucher about this.
Good, and I saw some good reviews about the book on Twitter, on the chess Twitter.
Yeah, we have right now no reviews yet on Amazon.
On Amazon,
so if you
okay. like
like it, please review it on Amazon.
Yeah, everybody buy the book and give it a good review. Do what I say. Yeah, Panda Chess Academy. When you publish with Amazon, you get a higher percentage if you price it less than $10.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I think Altoucher might have mentioned that.
Right.
Yeah.
This one's too hard for me.
Yeah, this is a pretty difficult one. This one Fisher got wrong, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll give you a
there-
hint. It's an idea from Alpha Zero.
That doesn't help me, but yeah.
From Caruana, Vaitasha Caruana. Does that ring a bell?
No, I'm too old. I don't know these new
Well, I'm
games.
going to vote for the one, but it's...
Don't tell anybody what you're voting
I'm
for.
not this time. I finally got it.
I'm not going to vote because it's too hard.
Flimsy reasoning, but I'm going to do it. Got to do it.
Looks like the poll, people are liking knight e5 so far.
Damn, that was the move I was going to pick. Now I have to change my mind.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, and they're talking about it a little bit. Yeah, I already voted, so...
This is one of Bobby Fischer's worst games. He lost like a baby.
Yeah, I know that he lost this game. But he got revenge on Benko, so it was okay. Like in 62,
Yeah, he did.
63. Yeah.
Benko played brilliant this game. Yeah, if it weren't for Fischer, Benko was pretty good.
Yeah. Benko did well in open tournaments in the 50s and 60s in the U.S. He was winning the U.S. Open a lot.
Did your dad play Benko?
My dad never played Benko, but he played in U.S. Opens where Benko won.
Oh, okay.
Panda Chess says, what percentage of the answers in your book are the obvious boring moves?
The only way to know is to buy the book.
That's right.
Maybe I should give like an easy puzzle also, just to give like a little, because these are, I'm going a little bit more like challenging puzzles.
Yeah, I mean, they're interesting.
No, this is a
I'm
good
happy.
book for the
These are
people
good.
who watch my stream because they have no strategic understanding at all. Zero.
That's me.
Yeah, this
They got
book is
nothing.
for like decision-making process.
Yeah, they got
Kind
nothing.
of simple
Yeah.
stuff.
They're like, this move doesn't hang a piece, and then they play it.
And then they realize.
And then they go, damn, it hangs a piece. Right. It's Karen. Nah, it doesn't hang a piece. Terrible.
That's what I do.
They're like, why didn't you put knight g4 and knight d5 in his common moves? That's what I would play.
Yeah. When does the poll end? I think we should do a shorter.
All right, I have an
poll.
answer. I actually have a real answer. That's my answer. Like,
Oh, yeah?
based on my understanding. Yeah.
All right, so
When the poll is
Ben's
the
got
poll
an
done?
answer. The poll is voting 82% for 95.
Yeah,
Wow.
the poll's never done though. They're still voting.
Okay. Yeah, this one is one of the more difficult puzzles from the book, I have to say.
Wes says knight h5 unleashes the latent power of the bishop. Hooray.
Is there a Kindle version coming? Says Finn.
Good
Bumble.
question. Right now, we don't have a Kindle version yet, but hopefully we can do both Kindle and Chessable at some point.
Yay. When's the poll? We should do, shorter polls.
Yeah, people are really liking knight e5.
How much
How
time
much
does...
time goes into writing the chess book? That's a good question from Pancake. I don't know. It took me at least 60 to 70 hours to write. To get, and Nate probably even more because he was doing all the typesetting and everything putting together. So it's a lot of work. Not easy.
Knight e5 got 77%. What did you vote?
That's the
did
move
you
that
vote?
Fischer played.
Oh, yeah, I voted for
I voted knight
e5.
h5.
So this is the one that Fischer got wrong, guys.
Yeah.
This is a mistake. And it's actually quite logical move if you think about it. You're hitting the pawn. The knight may also redirect to f4.
Right.
But in this specific case, it's wrong. And why is that wrong? Is because after knight e3, black is cramped. So Fischer played c6, trying to...
Yeah,
get
that's the
typical
point of knight
kings
e5
Indian
is to
play.
play c6 if you can try to get some space and defend the
And
center.
after castles, he played queen a5, sacking the pawn. Taken is quite dangerous. You get a lot of play, like with rook d8 or this rook. And Benko just played queen d2 and positionally outplayed Fischer. Like, black just has weakened king. And the game continued rook fd8 just to show... Because it's not obvious why black is worse. But as white just builds up, black just runs out of moves. Fischer tried a6.
Yeah, this is like Carlsen
A4.
Doofus. Yeah.
Just no counterplay. You can't break with this, with this. The bishop is still not active. So Fischer decided to regroup. And then Benko just took the space.
Yeah, a5.
So it already feels like something's not right. Fischer did
Whoa.
this. His famous quote, to get squares, you have to give up squares,
Man,
right?
that's saying something.
So he wants this. And after that, Benko just won a
Put it in
beautiful game.
H. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
just
looks
collapsed.
terrible for black.
So what he should have done, going all the way back here, very unorthodox decision, knight h5.
Yeah.
But the idea behind it is quite difficult. First, you can start with knight f4. But let's say white plays knight e3, similar to the game. The idea is very unorthodox. You give up
Yeah.
the best piece.
Yeah, that's
like
why
this.
I played knight h5. I thought I was going to take on c3 and play this
Yep.
position.
And this is called the dark square blockade.
Yeah.
So this is risky because of knight here. These pawns are damaged, and then he can try maybe h5, maybe even h4. Queen can go to f6. Rock solid position for black.
Yeah, very Benoni-like with the pawn on c7.
Yep. So this is a more challenging. So let me give you a slightly easier puzzle.
Yeah, I guess knight h5, and I thought I might take on c3 later, but I was pretty convinced knight h5 was right because the people in the chat said knight e5.
You have to do opposite, right, Ben?
That's
For the
right.
shot, so that's easy. All right. So this is kind of
Man,
taken from
Panda
a
Chess
game
gonna give him the smackdown on Fischer.
of club players. So black has a choice to take this way. We actually have three choices. You can take this way, and bishop takes c3 check. So to make it simpler, let's just choose between bishop takes c3, ruining the structure, or pawn takes the knight. So this is taken from a game by 17, 1600 players.
So make a poll BC or bishop takes c3, but make the poll last less long as it usually does. Whoever's doing the polls. And don't forget to start a train and donate and buy his book. You should have bought his book already. What are you guys doing? Yay, thanks Urko64. Go Eugene.
Yeah, this is from Accelerate Dragon, guys. This is my pet opening.
You
I know
never
Ben
played the
likes it.
accelerated. Oh, wait, that's all you play. Wait.
But Ben plays the Larson version of the Martz, right? 96 setup.
Hey, we drew another game. It went
We did?
e4, c5, knight f3, g6, c3, bishop g7,
Oh,
h3.
Queen B3. Yes, yes, the Smyslov move.
Yeah, and I played
Right.
h3, so we have 3 draws.
Yeah, Queen B3 was this tricky move by Smyslov.
Yay, thanks, Sven Beingold. A hype train is close.
I don't think there's a poll.
Let's get a poll, guys. We have a poll and a hype train. Too complicated.
Wow, lots of things are happening.
Yeah, it's all happening. Did you
I
guys
played
make a poll
Accelerate
yet?
Donkey.
Pretty mad if they didn't make a poll. What is a hype train? And if there is a poll, I
Yay,
can't
thank
see
you,
it.
Finn Beingold. Well, let me refresh. I could try to do it again.
By the way, from all the Hans Niemann drama, I like Ben's take the best.
Yay, I win.
Ben is
Grandmasters
always
are like
right.
that, son. Yeah, we stick together.
There is 0% he cheated against Magnus in that game. 0.
Right, he didn't cheat against Magnus, but he did cheat a lot online.
Yeah, online for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're talking about that one game. If Magnus would have won that game, none of this would have happened.
Right. But how's he going to win when the other guy's cheating? Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I don't see a poll, do you?
No?
Nobody made a poll trying to learn. Come on, guys.
Can you do Hyper Train and the poll at the same time?
Yeah,
Okay.
we just have lazy mods.
Hey, look right there. Look right there.
That's almost as important as our stream.
Joey's going live. Oh my God. I've been so obsessed.
Yeah, Karen quit everything in her life. The house looks like a mess upstairs. No, we haven't eaten in days, but she knows a lot about the Robbie situation.
I just saw
Right?
Joey.
Her car's destroyed. It got in a crash, but she was like, "What's having Robbie crash?" But it doesn't matter.
I
Wait,
saw
Robbie got crashed?
No.
What happened?
The poker stuff.
Joey Ingram
Oh.
just went live. That's what brought the.
I wasn't sure if he went. He went live, but there's
He
nobody.
definitely
Yeah,
went live.
but he's just like starting soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sven Beingold. It looks like they didn't start a poll.
Darn.
Okay, you guys just answer in the chat if you'd play Bishop C3 or BC since there's no poll. And all my mods are fired.
Panda Chess, I told Ben about that Joey keeps talking about needing an edible.
Oh, I see.
Oh, here's
poll.
the poll. All right.
Yay.
You got to vote, Karen.
All right, I'm going to vote. I had my wrong idea.
Okay.
Let me double check it.
Everybody vote.
Let's see if this time Chad is going to get it right.
Darn. I've been wrong every time.
Karen's perfect so far. 0 for 2. She's going for 0 for 3.
It's just so easy.
Mm-hmm.
So easy to get 0.
Yeah, look, this is a typical puzzle, guys. All the previous ones were on the difficult spectrum. This is like more...
Yeah, this is a great book. We
more
should order the
towards
book
the
while
levels.
we're streaming. This book's really good for you.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Archer, it'd be good for Archer too. I'm going
What's
to order the
Archer's
book
rating?
as we speak. It says out of stock. You'll never get it. No, it doesn't say that. Is this you? ACL?
No.
Is this you?
Mm-hmm. You can try to click sign in, but I don't know.
I did. It's like asking me.
Yeah, I'm not going to. No, I can do it on my computer upstairs.
Okay.
If most of the puzzles are this easy, then I'll get it. But if not, if they're hard, there's no way.
Well, hopefully they're hard. Otherwise, the book's not very useful.
Well, the
They
thing
should be
about is we have puzzles going from easy to difficult, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first 10 to, 20 puzzles are easier. And then they get harder as you progress through each chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to learn to guess is way better than mine.
But he has a really long URL.
I mean, his name is hard to spell. No, if you just do !guess, it gets you.
I know, but then he has this really long URL I have to click.
Oh, well, that's.
Your URL is tiny URL.
I did a tiny.
Yeah, you
URL,
did
that's
good.
true. But
Yeah.
I didn't. I've missed it every time trying to learn.
Are you guys in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fen Beingold just bought your book. Yay!
Oh, thank you.
We tried to buy it, but we couldn't log in on my computer. So
We'll do it.
actually, I can do it on my phone.
Oh, that's right.
My phone, I can log into your account. Perfect. Let's see. How do I buy books? Book. Perelshteyn.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I have so much studying because I'm playing in a poker tournament too in December.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got to get ready for that, and I got a chess tournament coming up.
Man, free delivery, $9.99. God damn.
Wow.
I'm all over this book.
Good.
Use this card.
Yeah. Either one.
That's the one it wants me to use.
That's fine. Doesn't matter.
It is exactly $9.99, Pancake.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We're going to get it on Friday. What's today, Tuesday? That's not bad.
Yeah, and then I'll talk about it on the stream.
Yeah, then we could talk about it on the stream. Yeah.
We can just do like one or two. We don't want to infringe on copyright, though, but we can tease them with one.
We can infringe a little bit.
if it creates people buying them.
Yeah, for sure.
We can just show one. Say, hey,
All right, what does this say? Wow, it's 88% to 12%.
I think everyone is getting better.
Yeah,
Just
I
from
was very
watching your
confused
stream.
because that was my move, so I was getting nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. How can the chat be right?
wait, which one is it? Or we're not
The chat's
saying
saying it's BC6.
it? Okay.
89%.
Wow. So you see, guys, you're already getting way better at chess just
So
by
I didn't
watching.
know I missed it again.
All right, well, we know what's the poll's going to be. So what's the right move?
The correct move is B takes C, exclam.
Exclam. Yay.
So you want to take, of
But
course,
you
towards
tricked
the
us because in
center.
the last puzzle, bishop takes c3 was coming in for Fischer.
Exactly, yeah, I set it up, right?
Yeah, you tricked us.
This is a very tricky one. So in the game between two 1700s, 1600s, Black decided to insert this first.
That's
Trying to
funny.
be
Whenever
clever.
Hans Niemann prepares for a game, he decides to insert things first. That's weird.
That's right.
That's so strange.
And pawn takes, so it seems like, wow, you ruined the structure.
Mm-hmm.
This looks great. But there's one problem, guys. The king. Too weak. So if the game ends in checkmate, who cares who has weak pawns? So clearly white is better now. And let me tell you how the game continued. So this is like, again, low-rated players. Queen d4. Attacking here. And it's already not easy. So f6 was played in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Bishop c4. Much more difficult to castle now.
Yeah. Never play f6. Yeah.
Yeah. e5, queen d3, queen a5. And white just castles.
Yeah, then f4 resigns.
The game did not last long.
No.
So this is bad.
Two
So
bishops,
you
what
shouldn't-
else?
You shouldn't give up your bishop.
Sometimes you should, just not here. He had no development, no control of any squares.
So d6, knight f6, castles. And then you want to use the long-term factor because white has one pawn in the center. And you have two, e7, d6, and you can play for d5 in the future.
Now, do you give private chess instruction?
Like lessons?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I make my living these days.
Yeah, so you should. We should put like an email for him. They can ask him for lessons.
Yeah.
We'll ask you for lessons. Don't charge me too much.
Is that the way that you like to be contacted, is via email, or did you have a preferred contact method? We can put it in the command.
You can put it on my. You can put my Twitter name. I'm pretty active on Twitter.
Twitter, so they could just DM me
I think it's
there.
just Eugene Perelshteyn, right?
Okay, I'll just
Yeah,
put
or
that.
Eugene Perel. Eugene Perel on Twitter, I think.
Oh, just Perel?
I think so.
I put that in my hair this morning. Yeah.
All right, let me get it going. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm sure people would like that. I don't give chess lessons, so I'm sure they'd like one from a grandmaster.
Yeah, I'm
Darn.
usually quite busy, so but yeah, just let me know. Maybe we can find the
The
time.
more they pay, the more they learn.
I can't log in here.
Ben gets a coach, returns to play next year, World Open, to win by defeating
Now
Hans.
you're talking.
Wow.
Yeah, there's his Twitter at the top. That's his. Yeah, that too.
I actually, guys, played Hans when he was 24 something, and I crushed him with e4, e6, f4.
That sounds like me and you.
Yeah, although you lasted much longer.
Thank you.
And you
It's not
actually
easy
could
for
have
me to
drawn-
last longer because he has all this accoutrement, which makes him last longer. But somehow I had the experience to last longer. It was amazing.
Yeah, you had this amazing piece sack that you should have drawn, and Hans just fell apart pretty fast.
Yeah, well, he's young, you know. We're making a command for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
let me maybe pick another interesting puzzle for people.
Just show us all the puzzles in your book. We don't have to buy it. Yes. How many puzzles are in the book? Is it like 50 or 100?
Let's see, it's 3 big chapters, 660 each, and
Wow.
then another smaller chapter with like 24 puzzles. So it's a lot of puzzles.
It's over 200. Wow. That's
All right,
crazy.
let me ask you, this is a good for your chat, this question. Let me set this one up.
Wait, how do you spell the last
Yeah, Shteyn.
T?
Okay, let me go to
Yeah, me and Eugene are like that, son.
here. I think this may be good for Karen.
Okay.
I
you
can't
have a
answer this
choice.
question. I'm going to have a
This or this.
siesta.
Knight f6 or f4, building the beautiful pawn chain.
Okay, let me look. I'm sorry.
Knight f6 or f4. What should
Okay.
black play?
Okay, I gotta look for a minute.
Also, make a thing, guys. Make a poll.
Oh yeah,
Knight
poll. Let's
F6
do the
or
poll too, guys.
F4.
Knight f6 or f4 for black.
This is from a real game, this position. And the rating of players is white player. This is from Irish Championship in Dublin.
Yeah.
Harrington playing for white, 1585.
Mm-hmm.
Fitzpatrick playing for black, 1427 rating.
Yeah, that's better than half the chat. All right, let me answer, but don't look at my answer.
I'm still thinking about.
People really love that you get 50-50% chance on this one.
That's their only hope.
That's my only hope.
Yeah, so these puzzles are not like the Puzzle Rush, guys. This is completely different. This is more understanding and just evaluating different positions.
Yeah, this does seem like a good bit for me. Let's see.
You should have all bought the book by now. Type exclam guest or exclam Perelshteyn. It's only $9.99. And if you have Amazon Prime, then not only should you sub to me for free, but you can get free shipping. You'll get it Thursday
oh yeah,
or
that's
Friday.
right. You can sub for free. Yeah.
Yeah. And get lessons from Eugene while you're at it.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna do.
So I had this controversial tweet the other day about Hans Niemann.
Oh yeah, you're the one who agrees with me on everything. Yeah, I like that.
Yes, and people just like clobbered me.
Yeah, how could you say that Hans annotated a game? You shouldn't say that. He's a cheater.
Yep.
Yeah, I missed all that.
My favorite is people just don't understand there's any difference between online cheating or in-person chess.
Yeah, it's hard to cheat
For
in
them,
person.
It's all
Me and
the
Eugene have
same.
been trying it our whole lives. We can't do it.
You know, I don't know if I can give like a good example. It's like, imagine if you're like a teenager and there's like a candy bar and there are no people in the store and it's kind of right in front of you versus robbing a bank.
Yeah, I've had that analogy in my mind. The robbing the bank versus something like candy bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you vote? Did it work? I can't tell if it worked.
Yeah, I voted. I don't know why it still looks like I did. Oh, maybe it didn't work.
Oh, okay. So you already voted. No. All right. You voted again.
I didn't mean to.
That's good because you wanted to, make sure your vote counted.
Hey, after this, I
So
actually need
far-
to go up for a moment to talk to Archer.
So far,
Karen and I
chat is
voted
like
for
a
the
knight
same
of
move, so now I'm worried.
Okay, let's see. Chat is
Except I'm
getting
not
better
worried at
though.
all, but you know.
Last time Chad got it right.
Let's see if they get it.
Yeah, in one of I don't know if you guys read his annotations for one of his games.
Mm-hmm.
He prepared for this French GM for 5 hours for King's Indian, and the guy played the
For the
Nimzo.
Nimzo Indian, yeah.
Yeah.
I did that when I played what was his name? Hushenbeth.
Oh,
I thought he was going to play the King's Indian. He played the Nimzo Indian, and I won Game of the Week in the Pro Chess League. I beat him
nice.
really easily. Yeah. That was a few years ago. Hey, did you know the Norwegian president guy who said he cheated in the Pro Chess League? You heard about this?
I read about it. Yeah.
That was me. It was me. He
Really?
beat me in the last round. It was the only game
Are
he
you
won.
serious?
Yeah, it was me.
Wow.
Yeah, he cheated and beat me in the last game of the match. Yeah. We still won the match. So,
And he wasn't caught by chess.com?
no, he just had to. I think Hammer thought he cheated.
Oh, okay.
Hammer put the hammer down. He says, "Did you cheat? You beat Ben Feingold. I don't believe it." Okay, now I'm more confident about my answer. Good.
Oh, you mean in Eugene's background? I was wondering what Valvey was talking about.
Everybody get lessons from Eugene and buy his book. Do as I say. But first, give me all of your money. This
In
is
the book,
Grandmaster Eugene Perelshteyn. He's one of the top players in the U.S. for 20 years.
In the book, I write a little story about my coaches, and Ben knows all of them. Well, not sure if you know all of them. You know Ginger?
Who?
Ginger. You know Ginger, right?
Ginger Hashvili?
Yeah.
I knew him before you were born. And maybe that's
Exactly.
true. That may be true.
That is true.
How old are you? Like 42?
Yeah.
You're 42?
Yep.
I guessed exactly right. Yeah, I met Gingy about when you were born. Yeah.
And
about
then
right.
you know some other of my coaches. You know Wojtkiewicz, Alex Wojtkiewicz.
Of course.
Of course. You know Dorfman,
Yep.
Yosif Dorfman. Mm-hmm. And you know Igor Zaitsev, Karpov's coach.
Yeah, everybody knows these guys, except my
Yeah.
chat. But yeah. I'm the one who first called Wojtkiewicz Wojo. That was me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I watched Barney Miller.
Hey, look.
50-50.
All right, let's see.
It's 50-50.
50-50. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah. And the chat's still
Wow.
wrong. Man.
That's so funny.
That is funny.
So what happens when there's 50-50? Do we do like recount?
Well, one of the ones got 2 votes more than the other one, so that's the wrong one.
Okay. Yeah, so it's tempting to play F4, right?
You get
create
Connect
this deadly
4.
pawn chain.
Yeah, Connect 4 is
But-
great. Yeah.
It's actually quite bad in this
No.
specific position
Yeah, I didn't say F4.
because of D4.
Yeah.
And now the problem is blocks really behind the development. The center is collapsing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
so-
one right.
Yeah, F4 is doing something before you're ready. I used to
got-
teach that to my students.
I got one right now.
Karen got it right.
And I even understood, why not to do that.
So knight F6 development above
Yay.
all, and you're also
My
putting
chat
pressure.
doesn't like developing pieces. They're against
I
it.
got one. Oh, you were
So
wrong.
good
trying to
job,
learn?
Karen.
Finally. Hey, listen,
Yeah.
I am going to need to go up for a moment
Okay.
and just check on Archer before he goes to bed.
Then
Do
you'll come
people
back.
wanna do
Problem.
people want one more?
I could do one more.
Yeah, we can do one
But
more.
I just have to go up
One more?
and talk to my son for a minute. But, I mean, Ben can stay down.
All right, let's do this one. I feel like a lot of people may enjoy this one. It's not too difficult, so it's in the same level as the previous ones.
Hey,
But it's
Tom
maybe-
Cranberry.
A little bit more challenging than the previous,
More challenging.
but just by a tiny. So you have a choice: trade or simply drop back.
Slona 6 or Slona 4.
Yes.
Хорошо.
One gives up the bishop pair but gains time. The other one saves the bishop pair but loses a tempo.
Mm-hmm.
So you
So
have
take
to
or
make a
drop
judgment
back.
call.
Okay.
There's not much calculation.
Yeah,
Bishop
it's either
F6
take on
or bishop
F6 or
H4.
play Bishop F4.
Oh, Bishop F4.
It's just a strategical puzzle.
Okay.
Calculating is not going to help.
So maybe people can put up a poll, and we can see.
Yeah, can
This
you guys
is
put a
fun.
poll up? Bishop f6 or bishop f4? Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
So Panda Chess Academy wants to know if the format of the book is every puzzle has 2 possible answers.
No. So the format of the book is first you get just a pure evaluation where you're asked to give a move and give the eval.
Okay.
Then the next chapter is you get like one or more moves, and then you ask for eval. The next chapter is comparison, like what I'm doing right now, because it's easier for the poll. So I'm just giving you a lot of comparison puzzles.
Yeah.
The last one that I don't think any book has done this before is called Quartet. We give 4 puzzles of the same theme, but quite a little bit different variations, and you have to evaluate each position.
I'm going to vote, so don't look at my vote.
I'm not looking. I'm still looking at it. The board.
Okay, I voted.
People really like the format in the Twitch chat.
All right. I got my answer.
My Twitch chat is not representative of normal people, so. Go, Karen.
Your chat really likes to retreat.
Always retreat. It's one of my rules.
Ah.
And also always retweet. Yeah.
That is true.
And then in certain people's cases, let's say, I don't know, Hans, always recheat.
So one thing I don't understand, maybe you guys know, why would Magnus play Hans, what is it, 2 weeks before, and then hang out with him on the beach?
Right.
And then he's like, I don't want to play with this guy next, like the
Well,
next
because he
tournament. What
lost.
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
If he won, this wouldn't have happened.
I'm not sure what.
Right, he played him in Miami, played him a 4-game match, played chess with him on
Yeah.
the beach. He played in the tournament, then he lost, he went, rawr, I'm mad.
No, but also, like, didn't Fabiano say that Magnus almost decided not to play in the tournament because he
That's
found out
what he
Hans's plan?
claims.
But I don't
Yeah,
understand
what happened since Miami, exactly. In Miami, they
happened
were all
since Miami?
buddy-buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a TMZ article, Panda Chess. I didn't see it. Let me look. How could I not know about it?
About what, chess or poker?
About Hans somehow.
Oh.
The wanding. Was it on the website or on their dumb show?
Probably should type in TMZ chess in the search engine.
Somebody says, I think somewhere between
there's a one
Miami
on
and
the
St.
left.
Louis, someone said something to Magnus.
Oh, here it is.
Go TMZ.
What did you say, Eugene?
Now I'm just reading that somebody in the chat wrote, I think somewhere between Miami and St. Louis, someone said something to Magnus.
That's possible.
Possible that he.
But okay.
But I don't know.
Maybe.
That's good scanning of his rear there. That's good.
Did you guys read about that they bought some special scanning machine
Yeah.
for $10,000?
I don't know how much they paid for it, but to Rex, that's like a nickel to us. And when I say a nickel, I mean a penny. And by a penny, I mean a tenth of a penny. And I'll continue forever.
This is ridiculous.
Frankly, ridiculous.
The look on Irina's face.
That's tight security.
It's absurd.
tight.
Come on.
But okay.
All right, I'm back. All right, so the poll
Man,
ended.
did you tell
Oh,
your
no.
chat the joke? Not the joke, the story about Vishy Anand playing Blitz and reading a chess book?
That sounds like
Who
when
did
he
he
was
play
playing
against?
when he was playing me.
Wait, he was playing you?
When he played me in my apartment in Brussels in '88, he was reading a non-chess book while playing me Blitz.
Maybe that was...
He wanted
that was
something
the
to do
funniest-
while he was playing Blitz. And
Right.
It was too boring. Yeah.
That's pretty insulting, though. TMZ has the pun. Yeah, I saw it. I somehow missed that when it came out a few days ago.
Yeah, come on, you're on your TMZ game.
And also, Ben has the best story of the Kasparov-Karpov post-mortem when you got the best seat in the house.
Oh yeah, that's right. When I knocked the other pieces over and closed the door.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, Chicago Joey Poker only has 311 viewers. Terrible.
I
Must be
tried to-
boring.
I can't tell. I mean, there must be no new news.
It's
Oh,
time-
yeah. Today, I saw, guys, in the chat, I saw Magnus play Title Tuesday. He played first game E4, G5 against an IM,
Yeah.
and he won easily his block.
Well, yeah. I heard he lost to Hikaru. That's what I heard.
Oh, was that today or the...
I thought it was today. Bishop
maybe.
F4 won easily, so it has to be Bishop F6.
Yeah, Bishop F4 is a big mistake.
Right, yeah. Karen and I both got it right. We both said Bishop F6.
Nice.
After Bishop F4 G5, I stopped looking, and I played Bishop F6.
Yeah, the game actually went... Yeah, G5 was not bad. The game, Black played this.
Yeah,
and
GC.
White-
I mean, I played Bishop F4 against the King of City. I'm not playing Bishop G5, Bishop F4.
Yeah, and then White actually misevaluated another important thing. White
Yeah.
played this horrible move.
Knight H4? Wait, what's
Yep.
White's rating?
I'll tell you. White's rating is 1400.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
See,
his
a lot
play's
of the
fine.
puzzles
Then he's playing fine.
we take from club level games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a huge miss-eval by White because the rook in the opening and the middle game is not as powerful
Yeah.
as the two minor pieces, guys.
I was really confident I was right when the chat said Bishop F4.
Yeah, I got it right.
I was like, yay.
So the correct move is bishop takes, and
Slonish
here,
is
even though
da.
you give up the bishop pair,
It's
e4,
da.
and White takes over the center.
Yeah.
So this or this, and if takes,
Yeah, I didn't play
now
Bishop
these guys-
G5, so when they play H6, I'm going to play Bishop F4. I'm going to take it, play E4. I didn't say it was
Yay.
good, but that's what I did. That's
So,
why I did it.
Good job,
I got one right.
Karen.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
good job, Karen.
So you see, you guys are getting pretty good at this.
That's why I bought the book. I'm already better because the book's coming. It's got to be good for your chess, guys, because I'm 5-0. So, that means the right answer, the better you are, you get more right answers. So this way you can just lie about the answers. Tell your fake wife and your fake girlfriend how you got them all right.
All right, Ben will maybe get this one right. This is an improved version of your game against me.
No. I usually lose to him, so that's bad. Yep.
So here, it's Black is doing better than what you did against me.
Mm-hmm.
And so the choice, White has a choice. So this is coming, right? So White can play B3 or B4. So let's give people a chance. This is from a game by my student.
Write down B3 or B4, everybody. Your fake wife hates your fake girlfriend. Man, truth hurts.
Wow.
Your fake wife left you, finally. All right, somebody make a poll, B3 or B4. Hey, you did. I have to think about it.
Ah, interesting question. What's the difference? Black just takes either way, right? Ah, there may be a difference. Subtle.
They think that if you can legally take, you have to. That's what a lot of low-rated players think. So when they
Yeah,
analyze,
it's-
they're like, I go here, he must take. No other move is allowed. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, chess is almost like checkers, but not quite.
That's right.
My phone died. What was the answer to the last poll?
It was bishop takes F6.
I'm just reading what people are
Yeah.
saying here in the chat.
It's a trick
Wait,
question. The answer is A3. Oh.
It isn't checkers? Is this hard or easy, Ben?
This is hard because I don't know if I'm right.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's see.
The only way to know if I'm right is to look at the chat answer and do the opposite.
Yeah, chat is so far like in B4 with 72%.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in on my move.
But we know that sometimes chat gets things wrong.
Sometimes.
All right, I voted.
Yeah, okay.
But it's actually good because people actually know about the en passant rule in your chat. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's what I voted for.
Uh-oh.
I had my reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've had it done to me before. I don't want them doing a move. Oh, there's a knights there.
Good question. Of the two options, is one always the best engine move? I would hope yes. Otherwise, my book is not so good.
Yeah, but in 20 years, when the engines crush these
Exactly.
engines, then you're in trouble. Or 10 years.
In 20 years, yeah. Stockfish.
In 20 years, all
24.
your answers are wrong. The other answers are right. Fisher was right. Korchnoi was right.
Hey, are you on here, Panda?
Panda's always on here.
Is there any new news with the Robbie situation? Let me know.
Panda Chess Academy says, this is what we call active learning. I came in here to learn passively to make jokes. Panda Chess Academy, like, I don't know if it's the right years or not, but he grew up in Michigan, like sort of with Nate Solon. I think he's older than Nate Solon. So he might have been before Nate Solon. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're the same age. And they're about the same rating. So
Oh, wait. You know Nate Solon?
Yeah, I think Nate is.
I've known Nate Solon since he was like 8. He's from
I didn't
Michigan.
know you know him.
Yeah, he's friends
Oh,
with
I interact with him a little bit on
Yeah.
Twitter.
Oh, he says he drew with
Oh,
you
wait,
at
this
UMBC.
is Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh, yeah. I think I was black in some King's Indian.
Yeah, I taught him chess before you were born, but not really.
Wow.
You guys are like the same age, but still.
You took
No, I've
Yeah,
known Nate
we-
Solon since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
His dad was
Yeah.
a economics professor at Michigan and Michigan State. I know his dad too.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew him when he was a little kid. Yeah, I've known him forever.
Did you guys read Lugi's reply to the accusations?
I heard about it. You babysat Nate Solon's brother and had to brush his teeth. God damn.
Oh, wow.
Man,
Panda said.
damn. Here's a Panda story I know, which he probably forgot. He was living in Texas, which that's where he's living. This was 20 years.
UTD?
This is 20 years ago, and he visited his mom, and his mom washed his clothes without telling him, and like his phone was in his clothes, like he washed pants, and there was like a phone in them. So that didn't work out well for him. But a new phone fixed it right up.
I read the Delugi statement, but I just read it kind of quickly.
I read it quickly. One thing that I didn't quite understand, maybe I missed something. He said that the second time around, he said, I did not cheat, but I had to admit to cheating. Otherwise, they would close my account.
Yeah, right. That's ridiculous. Thanks, Boner Pull. Okay, it wasn't your phone. It was your wallet, and it was you. Don't say it wasn't you. It was just your wallet. It wasn't your phone. Sorry, I got the details wrong. If you say it wasn't you, it was you. It was your wallet, I guess.
Well,
And all your money got wet.
I don't know. I didn't think it made exact sense about the students calling out because he's in the middle of a Blitz game. I thought that was a little weird. That
Yeah, you're not
story.
waiting for your students to call out moves in a
You
3-minute
gotta
game.
move. You got to move.
What?
So I don't know
But
about.
also, like, if you're a GM and like a 1400, 1800 is yelling like GM level moves, that's also a little suspicious, no?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't quite buy that.
He's innocent. Well, okay, no.
One thing that I do agree with them on is I don't understand why chess.com is releasing what were supposed to be private communications.
Private, exactly. Private emails.
That is
yeah, that's
wrong.
also a little
It's
suspicious.
just sleazy is what it is. But I didn't quite buy DeLucchi's story.
The important thing is, which I say on my stream at least 4 times a week for years, is everybody's a terrible person. I've been saying it for years. And the poker, the chess, everybody's terrible. That guy who stole the money in poker, he said nobody would ever steal, and these are the most honest guys ever. Then he was the one who stole. He was the one who stole 15,000 from the stack on tape.
Everything about it is just strange and too many
Very
coincidences.
strange. Yeah.
Well, the poker I'm talking about. The poker.
Oh, the poker.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the poker cheating scandal is way more crazy and all these twists and turns.
Yeah, they're discussing whether some woman cheated in a poker hand. Then after that happened, the same night, some guy from the control room stole 15,000 in chips from her stack.
And he was one of like 3 people
wow.
that could see the whole cards.
So a lot of
Okay.
people think they were in cahoots and he was taking his cut.
She declined to press charges.
Yeah, that is definitely a different level than Hans.
Right,
She
exactly.
published a note from the guy where he thanks, and she clearly wrote it. She clearly
Yeah, there's
wrote
some note like she's the greatest person ever, and there's no way that she would ever cheat. And the other guy's a crybaby from the other guy, from the guy who stole from her.
She wrote this fake note,
What?
and Alan Kessler did an amazing investigation job. He found a weird phrase that she used in another tweet, wouldn't not something, and she used it in the tweet that Brian wrote.
Yeah, wouldn't not.
Wouldn't
Who says
not
wouldn't not?
And then
Что такое?
another word like wouldn't not and then some verb. So it's clearly she wrote the note.
It's obvious that she's sukablet, right?
So wait, they don't have anal beads there in poker?
Unclear.
Well, they've been talking about that as a possibility.
What I like is Hans cheated online from going from one web page to another to see like what to
Yes.
do, but somehow he has anal beads and people are telling
Right.
him what?
Yeah, the
Frankly,
connections are really
ridiculous.
bizarre.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. Paul said B4, I believe.
Yeah, the poll
Oh,
said
did it
B4.
end? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the right move. B4. is
Yay.
right.
Yeah, Karen and I both said B4. I'm 6 for 6.
So in chess, whenever you're weakest, you don't want to open up that game. So you're weak because black has more space and black wants to play B4. You're only inviting trouble. You're only opening the game.
Right.
This is bad position for white.
Yep.
So you want to lock up the game. You want to play B4. If A5, you play A3. And because of this knight, even if black plays rook here, and doubles, like you just laugh.
But my chat has a question. After A5, A3, now take on Passant.
Wait, what? Okay. So if this, right, this is a good question.
Right, then B4.
Well, this pawn hang.
The
Let's say
A6
A5.
pawn is hanging now. So A5, right.
So now this,
Right.
and now who is playing for win? Unclear.
Yeah, because we
you've got
have 91 to D3 to C5, yeah.
you got this beautiful outpost.
C5
guys.
is good, yeah.
Yeah, so you can just start immediately. Mm-hmm. And this is unclear position.
Right.
We did it.
So B4.
Man, if
is
two
the right
engines
answer.
were playing, it would go to move 200.
Easily. Yeah, so this is a lot of people make this mistake. They think there's no difference. B3, B4, who cares? But this is a pretty serious mistake, positional mistake, because after B4,
Yeah.
black is going to open up the game.
Yeah, the chat's smart now because they've been doing these puzzles.
So yeah, they're getting better.
They said if they can put their beads together, they can do anything. I don't agree with that guy. That guy's talking out of his ass. I don't know.
All right, this is from an opening that Ben and I played together as black. So this is easy for Ben. So white has a choice: take or play here.
Did you want to put Archer to bed?
Yeah, but let me look,
Okay.
and then I might have to run out.
That's
and-
too hard for me. Can I answer yet?
This is too easy for Ben.
Right. Put in the poll. Coin C6, coin B7. And make sure it's the right knight. Going to B5. Knight D,
Oh, that's
B5
true.
or knight C6.
Knight D, B5.
Da.
Yeah, that is tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what the chat. I think chat is getting better.
I'll put my answer down while she's not looking.
I don't cheat.
The rating is growing in the chat very quickly over the course of the stream.
They said, I think the chat's just using Stockfish. You know, I was
No.
suspicious because Hans Niemann's in the chat answering the questions. So I don't know. I was suspicious.
No.
Yeah, thanks for coming on so long. And hopefully you get some students. Don't forget to get lessons from Eugene and buy his book. Do as I say. It's my stream. Exclam guest, exclam Perelshteyn. Do it.
Exclam guest is the better one.
Guest is better. Also, double exclam guest.
Wait, Ben, did Ginger tell you the story when he played the private Blitz match against Bobby Fischer?
No.
So I think it was in the early 80s. Ginger was in the U.S. and he was recruiting Fischer to play for the Olympiad.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to, I think, Pasadena, where Fischer was hanging out. And he was trying to persuade Fischer to join the U.S. Olympiad team. And Fischer's like, I'll think about it, probably not, but let's analyze some chess.
Mm-hmm.
So first, Ginger showed him some game that he played from some super tournament. And then Ginger's like, here, I did this, this, and this. Fischer's like, no. First you did this, only then you did that. And Ginger's like, what, you're correcting me? This is my own game. I know better. And guess what? Fischer was right.
Yeah.
And then the story gets better. They started playing the Blitz match, 5-minute chess and 3-minute chess.
Mm-hmm.
So guess how Fischer did in the 3-minute chess portion versus 5-minute chess portion.
I would just guess that he won all the games in both.
So actually in 3-minute chess, it was really close.
Yeah.
Ginger was actually doing quite well. In 5-minute chess, Ginger got killed.
Yeah.
So
I have a funny story. You know when Fischer fell asleep in 63 against Bisgeier. So the night before, he played Blitz all night with this guy who was like 2250.
Yep.
And he gave the guy rook odds at 5-minute.
Okay.
So this guy tells me the story, some guy from it's in Michigan. And he says, Fischer won 19.5 out of 20. And then my friend Wes says, no. I was watching the match. Fischer won 20-0. So those are the two answers.
I was watching the match.
I watched. It was 20-0. And they're playing for money. And the guy owed him like 3,000, and he gave Fischer like $100.
Oh.
He was up all night. Then he fell asleep against Bisgeier, and Bisgeier woke him up. Blunder. Terrible. Did you answer?
Right, let's see.
Or you did
Let's
answer.
see if Chad got this one right.
I did answer. After this one, I'm going to run upstairs. I have to go be a parent for a minute.
Yeah, sure.
This guy is nice, Magnus Carlsen's attorney. All right, we need somebody to give 25 subs because I said so. Also, Eugene agreed.
Come on. Where's Code Cow?
Guys, if you give so many
Praise.
subs, I'll show you my game against Magnus. One of the positions is from my game. I played Magnus in Isle of Man in 2017.
Oh yeah, I know about that game. You had the advantage.
Yep, I was basically doing quite well.
If you don't care, you're banned.
Wow, you have Magnus Carlsen attorney in the chat. Wow.
That's right. He said you're not allowed to show that game. Man, harsh. Was that in 2021 or 2020, your game? Or was it this year?
2017.
Against Magnus? It was that long ago?
Yep.
Wow, I remember that. I can't believe I remember something from 5 years ago.
Isle of Man. Yep.
You don't care. You literally don't care.
What about figuratively?
He was black. He played the Tiger Modern opening.
Mm-hmm. Man, I haven't heard of Boris Crybaby Kryman in a long time.
Oh wow, Boris Kryman.
Man, I have a good
goes way
record
back.
against him. Okay, Knight DB5 has 84%.
All right, you guys ready? So
Yeah.
this is the right move.
That's what Karen and I picked. See, Karen's getting better at chess. The first 3 she was wrong. Last 3 she's right.
I think everyone's getting better.
Yeah.
So this is actually a big mistake. because then black has a choice: bishop takes or even pawn takes. And you don't want to trade when you have more space.
Yeah.
So here, there's also a nice outpost for the knight. The knight can never be attacked. If this knight can't get traded, the bishop can't land there. This knight can't go there. So black is actually a little bit paralyzed. So white is clearly better. So typically,
Yeah, probably a5 wasn't a good move.
yeah. So typically, probably at some point a5 was played.
Yeah.
They should have taken first, and only after bishop takes, play a5, bishop c6, knight d7, and black equalizes. This is from the Maritza bind.
Yeah, I've had black in these positions, as you have.
Yeah.
I
had black
can't
many
wait
times.
to get the book. I'm gonna get it when I go upstairs.
You can get that book?
Yeah, I'm gonna order it.
I ordered it.
Oh, you did?
Should
Oh,
I
on
should
your
I
phone, on your phone.
find the game
Yeah.
against Magnus maybe?
If you want to, this is your stream now. Yeah.
All right, let me see
All
if I
right,
can
I'm gonna
find.
see you guys in a little bit.
If you come back
Alright.
down, can you bring me a Perrier?
If I don't come back down, I enjoyed all these great puzzles, but I'll try.
Yeah,
to
thank
come
you,
back down.
Karen.
I could get stuck up there. I've got dogs up there, a child.
Oh, nice.
And things that need me.
She's got Chicago Joey up there.
the Joey Ingram
Oh.
stream. I'm dying. I got to peek in on Joey Ingram's stream and just make sure that there's no poker news. But
This is my game from Magnus Carlsen, and it is not Fischer random. It's actually from normal chess. So I guess so. This is basically you have to evaluate knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, e6, winning the pawn. To make it as a poll, let's do this and let's do b4 to make it simple. And I'm white.
So the poll is, should Eugene take on f6 and then take on e6 or play b4?
Yep. All right, people saying I should come regularly. This is fun.
Yeah.
People are actually learning something today, Ben.
Yeah, they don't learn on my stream. They just learn how to swear and stuff.
I remember during this game at one point, Magnus thought for half an hour on one move.
Wow.
And I've never seen him think that long on the one move.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, I voted, but I have no confidence in my vote.
Okay, let's see what the chat chooses.
Not too many people voted yet. We need more votes.
Yeah,
we beg Ben to teach us, but he calls us bad and bans us. That's right.
Oh. Guys, this is one game that I wish I did not play the move that I played. After this move, I went on to lose the game pretty much one-sided fashion.
Did you analyze with Magnus after the game?
No, he never analyzes.
No?
No, only Visha. Visha was really nice. I played next to Visha in that tournament.
Yeah.
He played some guy, some low-rated guy. He drew him. He went to the Skittles room and analyzed talking German because the other guy was German.
Yeah.
Visha is the nicest GM I've ever met.
Yeah. What about
And
you?
Magnus, of course. Magnus said some things after the game, more like we chatted about the moves, but not like specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him analyze like in post-mortem style.
Right.
He always would leave right after the game, but like Visha would always stay and analyze. Kramnik played in that tournament. Gelfand played. Lots of strong players played.
No votes for Ben as nicest GM ever. That's right. Let's see. I met Vishy in 1986. So you were alive then.
Yep.
You were a little kid.
Well, Vishy is what, 50?
He's my age. Well, he will be my age. I'm a little ahead of him. I'm 3 months ahead. So he's 52 now. He'll be 53 in December.
And he's in the top 10. And Aronian's already out of top 10.
Yeah,
Vishy's pretty
Aronian's
good,
16.
guys.
I checked today. But Aronian's top 5, pause, in the U.S.
Oh,
He's number 5.
wait. Who is number 4?
Dominguez.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's Fabi, then Hikaru, then Wesley, then Dominguez, and then Aronian's 16th in the world. And then Shanklin's next. He's 35th in the world. This is a pretty close poll.
Yeah, people are still deciding.
If you can call them people.
The point of knight takes f6 is you can take on e6 next. That's the point, guys. You can win the pawn. Daniel Nardinsky, I think, is below all these like Sevians and Jeffries and all these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Sevian's higher, Jeffrey's higher. I think somebody else is too. But who, I don't know.
Is this vote chess of some sort? I guess you can.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
These are positions out of Eugene's book, and you have to go buy his book now like I did. Do as I
yeah,
say.
guys, this is how it looks like. I'll show you the book if you didn't see it yet.
Yeah, 50-50. B4
Again,
got
50-50.
1 vote more. Wow.
Wow. I thought we were going to do recount.
Wow.
All right. So the correct answer is do anything but take on f6.
Right. Yeah, I said B4 because I didn't like taking it.
E4 is good. The engine says any rook move is good. Even this move is better.
What's the evaluation for the engine?
It's plus 1.3.
Yeah.
But it doesn't go higher. It just stays there. So it's a
Yeah.
fortress. You can't win. White's better because black is paralyzed. So like this king is sort of stuck and black doesn't have a clear plan. But also you can't win because this knight is rock solid. It just protects everything.
Right.
And you can't really break through. Even after b4, which I think is the best move, to try to get the rook going, it's hard to move the knight out of the way. So maybe b5, and even then it's unclear how you're going to make progress. So during the game, I sort of panicked, and I was getting low on time. I decided to simplify, thinking that, okay, I can never lose this position. But not against Magnus.
But you showed them. Yeah.
And then Magnus...
What's the computer evaluation here?
This is minus 0.2, but it's closer to equal. And then Magnus demonstrates the winning plan. And then I just got crushed. Of course, the position is roughly equal with perfect play, but for humans to play this as white against Magnus, no chance. No
Yeah, this looks nice
counterplay.
for black. Yeah, it looks easy to
This
play.
pawn is horrible. Everything is terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I chickened out. I shouldn't have played knight f6. Yeah, that was one instructive moment. Don't always go for the material, even if you play Magnus Carlsen.
Maintain tension, Grisha.
All right, do people want one more? Oh yeah, guys, if you already have my other books, this one is different. The other books are opening repertoire for white and black. This is called Evaluate Like a Grandmaster. So the puzzles are not like your typical tactics puzzles. This is more like understanding and strategic and evaluation. Okay, people would like more. Okay. Okay, this is from the same tournament.
And you guys
This
can
one is
get
pretty
200 more if you order the book.
All right, this is from a game against a pretty strong GM. Same tournament, by the way. David Howell. I was beating him the entire game. And I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
And here you have a choice. Let me think how. So it's more like a visualization puzzle. So this one is a little different.
Mm-hmm.
So the choice here is bishop takes. So I'm actually going to make the moves on the board to make it a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
Pawn takes, check, king f8, and you can take the pawn. So let's do rook takes e6, yes or no.
So in this position, it's just rook takes e6, yes or no?
Yep.
Did you have this position?
I did not have this exact position because I calculated this far. And I think I didn't like something. But this was, we both missed something very important. But I'm not going to give it away yet. So let's first do the poll. Rook takes e6, yes or no.
Okay.
This could have happened in the game, by the way. But it did not. Where's the poll, people are asking?
Yeah, where's the poll?
Yes,
Somebody make a
there's no
poll.
yet.
Who's making the poll? Rook takes e6, yes or no? No poll. Boo. Boo. Whoever's making the polls is banned.
Yeah, would you grab that pawn on e6? Maybe yes, maybe no. So yeah, the poll
All right,
is
I'm gonna give my answer.
whether you should take the pawn or not.
Wait,
Rook
I can't
takes
give my
e6,
answer.
yes
There's
or
no poll. I can always type thing poll to start a poll. All right. Well, that didn't work.
So basically the poll is rook takes e6, yes or no.
Yeah, I can't make a poll. All right,
Oh,
somebody
I see
did.
poll.
Okay, I didn't do it.
Oh, already we have nice votes. Very nice. This is against David Howell. He's he's a really strong chess player, but he's more known as the commentator these days on the Magnus Chess Tour.
He's more known for cheating to help Magnus win.
Oh yeah, the famous video, yeah.
That's what he's known for. That's right. Trying to learn, got it.
David Howell was rated during this game 27 something. 2701 exactly. Panda is asking, why did Luke annotate all of those cheating Blitz games?
You know who else did that was what's his name? He was kicked off of chess.com, and then he annotated all of his games saying he didn't cheat. Who am I thinking of? He's like, I don't know, he's 22 years old maybe. He's Indian, he's a GM. I mean, he's American, but he's from India.
Oh, maybe I know.
He moved to St. Louis. He was kicked off of chess.com for cheating, and he said he didn't cheat. Then he analyzed all of his games he ever played ever.
Wow.
Mr. Hardbiz subscribed. Yeah, Akshat Chandra.
Yeah, I've played him before.
Yeah. No, but he was kicked off of chess.com, and he said, I don't think I cheated. That was a weird way to phrase it. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen him either. All right, so maybe after this puzzle, I will have to go to bed, guys.
Yeah, that's a good idea because our stream is ending soon. So
Okay.
perfect timing.
So let's see. People are saying don't take e6.
Yeah, but very few
Take
people are
it.
voting. They've lost the will to vote.
Yeah,
Boo!
maybe this is too difficult.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know. Thanks, here, Treo. All right, let's get a train going.
Great stream. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, Eugene's the best. Hey, the hype train is close. Who did something other than Year Trail? Somebody else did something? Year Trail, 100. Mr. Hardbiz subscribed. Tall Baron made the funniest video of all time when he was caught cheating.
Oh,
Yeah, he said.
he's Israeli GM, I think.
Yeah, he said, did I cheat? He says, I'll leave it up to you. Yay, Fen Beingold. Thanks, Fen Beingold.
Oh, thank you, fan.
The train has started, confusing people who are trying to vote.
Oh, take on e6 is overtaken. Don't take people. Look at that.
Yeah, some people
Getting
give
close.
variations in the chat, and some people just do what the chat tells them. It's like when they vote for Trump, they just do what Fox News tells them. There's many cases of two people cheating against each other. Yay, Scheller Sartreuse, put us on level 2. Go shallow. Shallow. Yeah, now that there's a train, I'm getting confused. I'm an old man.
Oh, wow. 51-49. Oh, no. Are we going to get another recount? 50-50. Wow. One vote.
Man, your puzzles are tough. 50-50. Man.
I know. How many 50-50s we got? At least 2.
Yeah. Yay, it's done. 50-50.
50-50 again. All right. Wow, this one is really tough.
Don't
the
forget
correct
about the
answer
train,
is-
guys.
You have to take the pawn. That's the right answer.
Yeah, I figured rook takes g6, king f5 is probably winning.
And we both underestimated that.
Yeah,
it doesn't
king
matter how you
f5.
take. King f5 completely crushing.
This looks really good
Bishop
for
is
Wyatt.
irrelevant.
Yeah, right.
This is about to fall,
Yep.
and 2 rooks are attacking the king.
Yeah, that's what
Easy.
I was thinking. It took me a long time to see rook takes g6, but I finally saw it.
Yeah, the key move is king f5. Yeah, the king is active.
Yay, I voted right in all the polls. What do I win?
Yep.
Let's go,
So,
hype train.
Why don't you guys give Ben a prize?
There you go. 1,000 subs. Strange prize.
Nice.
So you did something else and you lost or you drew?
No, I lost. I
Terrible.
did something else and I fell for a trap that he thought for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Right after time control, like a devilish trap, and I fell right and I lost. And he
Terrible.
was really like, he's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have won this game. That was funny.
Thanks, Emperor of Ice Cream. Thanks, Enzian Hero. You guys are the best. And thanks to Grandmaster Eugene Perelshteyn for showing us positions from his book and giving us his time. And hopefully you guys, if you want lessons or you want to buy his book, sorry, I accidentally muted myself. I guess that was a break for you guys. Yeah, then exclam guest.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. And you can contact Eugene at his Twitter, which the link is there. And you can buy his book, which I did. Go, Eugene, but stay there. But you're allowed to go now.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, that was
Eugene.
fun. Thank you, Ben. We'll do it again at some point.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya. Yay, thanks, Sierra Trail, for the sub. Yeah, that was pretty good. Pretty good. He was impressed with the polls. That's right. Yeah, so he said there was, I think 208 puzzles in his book, positions. And a lot of them, you just have to write down what you think the evaluation is and the best move. I guess the answers are in the back. I don't know. We'll find out because I'm getting the book on Friday. I cheated the polls by spamming yes, even though there was no yes. Yeah, Karen's not going to come back down because she's too interested in the other drama. That was the only thing she cared about, was the Chicago Joey Poker stream. Well, I hope you guys liked the stream today. And we got to keep going with the hype train. 50 subs, 100 subs, 1,000 subs, 1,000,000 subs. Man, 1,000,000 subs, you won't even see me again. I mean, I'll stream all the time. Yeah, the other drama is more drama because there's more people involved. With the Hans thing, it seems like it's Hans and Delugi and Magnus, and that's it. Those are the only people involved. But in the poker, everybody's involved. Everybody's accused. So it's very suspicious. And probably nothing happened. Debugger2B gave 200 centidues. Hooray! That's right. I had a Perrier, which I drank, but she didn't bring me a Perrier because she's not coming back down. She knew she wasn't coming back down. Yay, Shallow Chartreuse gave 147 centidues. It's a secret. No, the hype train's dying at level 2. Boo, boo. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to Eugene. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Karen will be on the stream with me, etc. Mainly, etc. Man, I rated Gotham Chess yesterday. He barely even mentioned it. So I guess he doesn't want me to rate him. I'll rate Chicago Joey Poker. There we go. That's who I'm rating. He won't mention it either, but you know, what are you going to do?